I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I am not. I don't even go to their website.
I know that was a website. All right. Live 105.3, Talk That Rocks. With the Talk That Rocks, Texas Live 105. I really fucking happy. All right. J.D. Ryan is here. Eddie Boyd, Dan O'Malley, Trey Trent, home jail, life with traffic. Anything go on today? Status quo? Anything different? Fires? Nope. Anything?
Nothing major.
Okay.
People calling in, they see black smoke rising from DFW Airport. It's the fire department out there. They set fires and put them out, practice. But it's a little disconcerting if you're out there near the airport and see a big pile of black smoke coming up. It's just practice. They've been doing that all day.
Okay. Good.
They got like that little fake airplanes they set on fire, and the guys come in and put them out. I'm sorry you're bored. Somebody just called me and went, there's a big fire at DFW Airport.
Okay. No, I got it.
There's not.
So they have little mock scenarios?
Yes.
They crash fake planes?
They don't crash them. They're already in the ground.
Oh.
But they fill them up with jet fuel and light them off, and then the guys have to respond and come in and pretend and practice putting them out. What?
Nothing. I don't want to say it in case the delay doesn't work.
Oh. You can say it off here.
I'd rather not.
Oh, okay.
All right. I can't decide if I want to start with this story that happened last week or not. You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I see the newspaper laying over here. Is this the one with the story in it? Because Dan Lewis sent me the link, or just sent me the story.
Right.
Didn't have a link. It was just the text. I just wanted to make sure it was true. I didn't know if Dan was just trying to make somebody look stupider than him as far as career decisions. He could have made it up.
He could have. I know I wouldn't. I've looked it up several different places and ways and called and checked. It's real.
Where is it? I don't see it. What page is it on?
2B, I believe.
Is this the Dallas Morning News?
Should be.
Page 2B. Let's see. I'll read through here until I get to it.
All right.
Let's see if you can guess which story I'm interested in.
Okay.
Let's see. Proposition 12 backers. Foes make their cases. Jury selection begins in the trial of 6 escapee. Grand jury to consider charges in babies killing.
It's bad, but probably not the one.
Council approves annexation pact.
Nah. Boring.
Former TV forecaster accused of shoplifting.
Cha-ching. That might be it. When I first heard this, I went, well, that's obviously an urban legend. I'll have to see that. Laughed all weekend.
Let me make sure this isn't a mock newspaper before I read it. You guys get me in trouble. Metropolitan, Section B, Dallas Morning News, Friday, August 29th, 2003. I'm sure we're not the first people to talk about this. We will be the first people to make fun of it.
Yes.
Hold on. Hi, Chad.
Hey, Russ, how are you?
Good.
Who won the wager?
Which one?
On where to find JD, how to find JD.
Have you heard us talk about it yet?
No, sir.
Well, then I guess nobody would know.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Don't let him through anymore. He obviously can't wait with everybody else. Just let him sit there. We'll get to that later. I'll just throw it out, though. Do you feel comfortable that you were alone over the weekend?
Completely.
Okay. Then we'll address this in a bit.
Yeah, just the reason I brought the money down, because the money got stupid. That's the only reason I asked. I said 2,000 instead of 5. Just because I was driving around Friday going, that's dumb.
Why is it dumb?
Well, win, lose, or draw. It just was. 2 sounds more realistic.
Okay.
And it makes my point.
Ready for the story?
Yes, I'd love to hear it.
You want to hear the headline again?
Sure.
Former TV forecaster accused of shoplifting. Here we go.
Okay.
It's not a long story. In fact, it's hidden in the brief section, the Metro part of the Dallas Morning News. It's not like it was on the front page of the Metro thing.
Right.
If I was running the morning news, that'd have been scattered all over the front page, everything. Just because there's nothing funnier than having a local celeb getting busted for something.
Right.
Now, obviously, we'll have to preface this with, at this point, the former TV forecaster is only accused of shoplifting. Hasn't been convicted. As far as we know, hasn't really done it. Former KDAF TV Channel 33 weather forecaster Glenn Moray has been charged with misdemeanor theft for allegedly stealing 6 wallets from a Grapevine department store. While making his escape on a stick horse.
No, that's not in there.
Dan Lewis was the wheel man. And I'm going to go in there. I'm going to get them wallets. You keep the horse warm. The only reason I'm really reading this is Glenn got pissed off at us 2 or 3 years ago. I believe threatened to sue me and the radio station.
Yes, he did.
Because we pissed him off about something. I don't even remember what it was. I just know that he was mad, and if I got the story right from management, he was going all over the place pissed off.
Yeah. I think it was something that Jonathan Dodge said. I don't even remember.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. I just remember that he was pissed. McNeil would know. Is he here?
I haven't seen him.
Have you seen him?
I'm earlier this week.
Yeah. It'll get around to him that we're looking for him. Former KDAF TV Channel 33 weather forecaster Glenn Moray. Why did he leave 33?
That was some kind of negotiation thing, from what I heard. And this is hearsay. I believe it was money.
But he was originally at 4, right?
4.
Why did he leave 4?
Money issue. And he also wanted to pursue his comedy career.
Stand-up?
Stand-up. I saw him one time over downtown Fort Worth.
How'd that go? Really? Maybe he should have stole wallets there.
Just what's with money in them.
Yeah. That ain't very smart, stealing empty wallets.
It was one of those guys that's like the local celebrity trying to be funny up on stage, so you kind of felt for him because he wasn't really a professional comedian.
Right.
So it was bad. He was in between acts.
I'm starting again.
Okay.
Former KDAF TV Channel 33 weather forecaster Glenn Moray has been charged with misdemeanor theft for allegedly stealing 6 wallets from a Grapevine department store. Mr. Moray, 38, of Dallas, was arrested August 16th and was released the same day. He's accused of shoplifting from Neiman Marcus Last Call Clearance Center at Grapevine Mills Mall. Said Grapevine Police Sergeant Bob Murphy. I'm so glad this isn't my name.
Yes. Oh, because it was you? Front page.
Yeah.
You'd have a color photo.
They'd have figured out some way to turn it into a sex crime.
Yeah.
Anytime crap like this happens, I just thank Jesus. I hold the newspaper article and rubbed against my heart. I thank God it was me. Because one day it's going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
It is.
What?
I'm going to be out of work, and I'm going to be, running through McFrugal's, stealing all the dollar batteries I can.
No, you'll be fine. Bless his heart.
A plainclothes security guard stopped Mr. Moray after he left the store, police said. The wallets are valued at $347, said Sergeant Murphy. Mr. Moray denied that he stole the wallets. He said he was in the store to return a suit. Got dizzy.
It doesn't say that.
He was in the store to return a suit and doesn't know where the wallets came from.
That's my favorite line.
One, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
how'd you get one? Even accidentally.
Well, I don't know. It could have been in the... Well, let me think. I'm so glad this isn't me. I really am.
I know. Every Monday, I wait to find out what's going to happen on the show. Which one of us is going to get arrested first?
Oh, I didn't tell you this. I'll finish the story in a second. One of my Dallas cop buddies, as my cell phone, called me 8 times over the weekend. There was a vehicle near... Oh, God. Someplace downtown, in an area that is close to where it would be impounded if somebody had gotten in trouble.
Okay.
Had a great big Russ Martin Show sticker on the back of it. Huge. Only something that somebody from the radio station would have.
Right.
They're afraid one of us got busted on something. So all his cop buddies was calling him, do we need to go find him? Do we need to call around? Do we need to bail him out?
That's pretty nice. Nice to know if and when it happens.
Yeah, they were all over it. Then we figured it out. It was Officer Mondo's truck. Because he had it made. Great, big, huge.
Show logo.
Yeah. I mean, big.
I know. Big as this one on the window here, maybe.
Well, nobody in the listening can see what you just pointed at.
Big one, though.
Yes. Of course, they don't know how big that window is. Why don't you point at it again?
It's a big window.
Point at it.
It's about 6
No, just point at it.
Right.
There.
That one.
Now they know.
Okay. Read more.
There's not much left. Yeah, Fred?
Russ,
yes.
This afternoon over on KERA,
yes,
the Glenn Mitchell Show,
yes,
they were talking about how liberal some radio is, how conservative. And a guy calls in and says, well, he only listened to 2 radio stations each day. One was Glenn Mitchell Show on KERA and the Russ Martin Show. A few minutes, the next caller, lady, said the same thing. And Glenn tosses off, oh, yeah, he and Russ are old friends.
Yeah, I know Glenn.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. I like him.
Buddies.
He didn't say anything disparaging?
Not at all.
Good. I'll let him continue working. No, I like Glenn.
He works at KERA?
I guess. I don't think I knew that. Maybe he's in charge of book returns.
Possibly.
I don't know what that means. Mr. Murray said after he left the store, the wallet's valued at $347. He said he was in the store to return a suit. Doesn't know where the wallets came from. The case has been referred to the Tarrant County District Attorney's Office. What if we can get our hands on a police report? Grapevine.
I would think. It's public record.
Yeah. Do we know anybody at Grapevine?
I'm sure we do. We know someone in every department.
Yeah. Where's the two-way? Snowman.
Yes, Bandit.
Please call out to Grapevine Mills PD. Grapevine PD.
Grapevine Police.
Yeah, don't call them all. Call the Grapevine PD and see can we get a police report.
10-4.
And a mugshot, please.
Oh, yeah. Forgot.
10-4.
Oh, man.
They would have that, wouldn't they?
Sure. Absolutely.
Yes. Love to have a mugshot. In fact, I don't even care about the police report. Just get me a mugshot.
Okay.
And the arresting officer. And see if you can get the plainclothes guy from the mall.
Last call.
Huh?
Last call. Neiman Marcus, last call.
Yeah, call Neiman Marcus and see if that feller's still working there. And did he have to chase Murray down? I want the whole story. They have to spray him with pepper? Did Grapevine PD beat him or did they subcontract that out to Garland? I want to know everything.
Man.
This is just one of those things, you know, sooner or later is going to happen to all of us. Things are going to crap out. We're going to lose every dime that we've got. And it's either that or stick whatever in your mouth that comes to the glory hole. And personally, I would go down to the mall and shoplift wallets.
Get some wallets.
What?
Get some wallets instead of the glory hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is he thinking? Man.
And it's only $347. So let's just assume that this happened. We're just going by the police information now. We don't know if it is because it still says accused. Mm-hmm. Why would you go for $347? If you're going to steal something, steal a car.
So, yeah, if you're going to go down for stealing, Well, so make it something you can make a lot of cash on.
Yeah.
Because if it's a retail at $347, what are you going to, if you were to fence them, what, 100.5?
I don't know. Eddie, what could you fence wallets for?
Next to nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because you ran a pawn shop.
Yeah, there's certain things that just have absolutely no value to them other than somebody wanting to buy them new.
Okay. So if somebody had walked in with 6 brand new wallets, said, hey, how much can I get for these? You give them what?
Couple bucks a piece.
Really?
Yeah, just to give them out as gifts.
That would be the only reason to make me think this isn't true.
Yeah.
Or that it's, something happened. Because really, if you're gonna jeopardize everything you've got going on, at least in one market, you're gonna steal more than six wallets.
Yeah. Think.
I'd grab a couple of purses. Do some other stuff.
I think she could sell.
Yeah. Hide in the bushes.
Mm-hmm. Why?
It's just... That's funny to me.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. All right. I don't have anything else. Let me see. Hold on a second. Yeah, Matthew?
Hey, what are you going to do about that lawyer that sent you that email Wednesday or Thursday saying that all Dallas cops are racist?
Oh, I forgot about that. How did I forget about that?
Just talking about Glen Moray.
I bet he didn't forget about it.
No.
The guy over the weekend.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can still find it. Thank you, Matthew. All right.
Well, you had a nice weekend.
Yeah. Sends me an email. Says, hey, get real. Pull your head out. All Dallas cops pad their overtime. And the reason Tyrell got fired is nobody liked him because he's black. So in essence, this guy with a local law firm calls Dallas cops cheats and racists.
All of them.
Yeah. He called you a couple other names that I didn't really say on the air because I didn't want to get nobody in trouble. But you colored fellas wouldn't like it.
Stop it. Did you see Terrell Bolton in church on Sunday, the video?
How'd he get there?
He's preaching, man. He's
great. He's not. Was he up on stage?
He was just
He was too.
He was up there just giving it all. We're going to get the people that got me. I mean, it was very much...
Why is it you can't just get fired anymore and accept the fact you got fired?
He's no longer this... remember when he was a police chief, he was very metered and everything. He was like, well, we're going to do
what's
this.
He got to lose now?
Now it's like, no, I've been fired.
Well, now he doesn't have an image to uphold. He's no longer chief of police. He doesn't have to maintain his composure. He can't get paid overtime now for going to church. He can do whatever he wants. Why is it you can't just get fired anymore and move on? Why is it everything has to come with some kind of strings? You just can't look at somebody and say, you know what? We don't like the job you're doing.
No. If they can turn it racist, they will.
And now there's supposed to be some phone messages floating around. Is this in your news?
No, I don't have that.
Oh, that's a year or two old that Laura Miller's. It's just her admitting she didn't like Bolton. She said that in her campaign.
Yes.
I'm not defending her because I like her. I don't even like talking to her anymore. But that was her big contention all along, was she didn't like Bolton. So that's no revelation that these messages might pop up. So what? She didn't like him. She's mayor. She doesn't like whoever she wants. Sure. She can do whatever she wants. She can smell however she chooses in the summer. I don't care what the woman does.
She smells fine in the summer.
You have no idea. It's the last time you smelled her in the summer.
Well, she was up here, actually.
It wasn't in the summer?
Oh, you're right.
Thank you.
Never actually in direct sunlight. So.
And if that's her one reason why she don't talk to me no more, tough. Did it hit a little too close to home? Sorry, Charlie.
Very nice.
Thank you. Let's take one more call. We got to do news. Go ahead, James.
Hey, Russ. I've got a remodeling service that I run. It's my own business, and I've got 3 black Dallas cops that are all sergeants.
Uh-huh.
None of them liked him either, so it ain't just the racist thing.
And did they say why?
He's hard to work with, not very easy to get along with, and he's got unrealistic expectations was what I got from it.
Sounds like me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I am colored. All right. Thank you, Patrick. James. All right. You ready to go? Yeah. Do we have sponsors here?
Yeah, we'll just do the top one there, Eddie.
All right. Let's go. 3:32, J.D. Rhines on Live 105.
And brought to us by Miller Lite.
This hour of the Russ Martin Show is brought to you in part by Miller Lite.
All right, it is Tuesday, September 2nd, 2003. Amy Osborne turns 20 today, Ozzy and Sharon's eldest daughter. Selma Hayek is 37, Keanu Reeves turns 39, and Terry Bradshaw, local guy, is 55.
Hey, what was the name of that guy who was going to have a birthday where they sent us an invitation? Did we miss that?
Yeah, I think we did. It was this one.
That throwaway?
Where that went?
You remember his name? Because I got a thank you thing for mentioning it, but I didn't say the guy's name.
Yeah.
Thanks for mentioning the garden birthday party on the air. I believe you and your guys will enjoy the 15 minutes of camaraderie. Hope you can make it. Billy. And that's it. Doesn't say anything else. So I don't know if we missed it.
What's the date on the card?
Well, this card came August 28th. A mere 12 days after Glenn Murray was arrested for shoplifting at Grapevine Mills Mall. That's what I'm going to use now as a point of reference on dates. Yeah.
September the 11th. We're forgetting about that.
I don't even know what that is anymore. All I know is August 16th. Mm-hmm. 2 monumental days.
Right.
A, Elvis dies.
Yes.
B, Glenn Murray gets popped for allegedly stealing 6 wallets at Grapevine Mill. I wonder if he ran.
I doubt it. They would have put that in them.
I would have run. I'd have hauled ass.
Grab and just tear.
Why not? Well, I mean, as soon as you get past the doors, then you haul ass.
They're going to catch you anyway.
No, you don't know. When's the last time he was on TV? That doesn't mean somebody's going to recognize him. We got a better shot. We're just on the radio. We got a better shot of getting recognized. What you do, if you're going to shoplift, you go in there, you shave your head bald, you shave off your eyebrows, because for some reason that makes you look extra weird. And that way, if you get caught, you tell them you needed it for your chemo money.
Let's see. Got cancer.
No, gambling.
Oh, gambling. That's Keno.
Oh, never mind. I never understood the hair loss there.
On Thursday afternoon in Erie, Pennsylvania, 46-year-old. Do you hear this story?
Still trying to figure out why your hair falls out when you gamble.
46-year-old pizza delivery driver Brian Wells walked into the PNC Bank with a bomb.
Oh, yeah, this is a funny story.
Strapped to his chest, and a note explaining there was a bomb strapped to his chest, asking for money. When he passed the note to the teller, he even lifted the shirt to prove he wasn't joking. Brian got the money, fled. Cops caught him about a half mile later, handcuffed him. And at that point, Brian told the cops he was literally a ticking time bomb, and that somebody else had strapped the bomb around his neck and forced him to commit the robbery. Sitting on the pavement, got video rolling, with his hands behind his back. Brian,
they showed the guy blow up?
They've never shown the video.
But they obviously have it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see that.
They were rolling tape. Brian asked why nobody was trying to get the bomb off of him about 40 minutes after he first walked into the bank.
Excuse me, you have a bomb on you. You put it on. You take it off.
Well, that's the thing they're saying now. They don't think he did put it on. It was like 4 interlocking combination locks. Why would anybody do that? Anyway, the bomb obviously exploded, killed him instantly. Cops say there was nothing they could have done. They were waiting for the bomb squad. They investigated the thing as a homicide now, not a suicide. All they really know is just before the robbery, Brian made a pizza delivery to a rural address, never came back, and he had a stick-up note that had instructions for what he was supposed to do after the robbery. So now
what was he supposed to do?
It didn't say here.
That's not a bad, let's say it was him. Okay. It's not a bad ruse to have a note on you in case you get caught. Here are your instructions, what to do after you hold up the bank.
I think I'd have a kill switch on that bomb, though.
He did.
It blew his head right.
Yeah.
It was bad. I cannot, the video somewhere,
it'll pop up.
Will be someplace.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger being, either now or in past, a sex fiend, a dope fiend, a serial groper, and son of a Nazi. Now you can add racist to the mix. According to the internet guy Matt Drudge, ABC News decided to drop an interview with a former bodybuilder who claims that Arnold...
Was this the one that was in Wii magazine?
Yeah, this one was, no.
What was it in?
This was going to be on ABC, but they never played it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
They had it, they never played it. Let's see. He said he was a racist. The alleged accuser's name is Rick Wayne. He now publishes the St. Lucia Star. He is black himself. He says that while discussing South Africa's old apartheid system, Arnold once said, if we give these blacks a country to run, they'll run it down the tubes.
So what were they saying was wrong with this statement?
Just the fact that he's racist. If we give them
what was racist?
If we give the blacks a country to run, they'll run it down the tubes.
What did he say?
Alderman Jack Purvis was able to pass a resolution calling on theater owners to stick to family-oriented entertainment. This is in Branson, Missouri.
Oh, hang on a second.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom?
Russ.
Yeah?
Hey, boss, that's a Fox News channel showed that guy blowing up.
Really, what happened? His head come off?
No, it just kind of splattered him a little bit.
Oh.
But those cops didn't want to go anywhere near him. But I couldn't believe it. The first day I was watching, I heard about it. They didn't show him. I guess they were just, for the sake of the family. But I think it was Sunday or Monday. They showed the whole thing.
Yeah, sooner or later somebody will just they'll leak it. Yeah. If check if you get a chance when you get to the house or wherever you're going, check the Fox News Channel website and see if it's on there.
Yes, sir. Surely will.
Thank you, Tom.
All right.
I can imagine them airing that.
Why not? Everybody wants to see it.
But why? What's the point? You really want to watch that?
Mm-hmm.
You want to watch somebody's head come off?
Mm-hmm.
You're not well.
Why?
Well, that's just sick.
I didn't do it. I didn't say he deserves it. Mm-hmm. Since I don't know the guy, I have no emotions either way. It's a horrible, horrible thing. But if they have the video, I want to see it. Say if we were playing it in the office after the show, we were looking at it.
Man,
would you look at it?
That's a tough call. It's like that website, the one consumption, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I can't. It's gross. Suicides and murders and people getting run over by trains.
Did you ever see the one of where that little kid ran into the train?
I've seen the advertising on television for it. I've never actually seen it.
Yeah, I saw the video. I still don't know if it's real.
Oh.
Because he's like, it looked like it was in England or something like that. And he's walking up to the train.
With his daddy. His daddy stops.
I thought it was a nanny or something.
Whatever.
Anyway, he keeps going out to the train and it hits him and the kid just splatters. I can't tell if it's real or not, but I've watched that over and over. I don't know why.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Okay, I thought it was some website you
this was years ago.
Oh, I've never seen it.
There's the one the guy is walking down the street, walks in front of a car, he's carrying a pizza. The car hits.
I've seen that.
I think that's a commercial.
Gosh, man, that's a good one because I've watched it frame by frame.
Yeah, it's dandy.
I don't know how they did that.
I laugh every time.
Branson, Missouri, Alderman Jack Purvis able to pass a resolution calling on theater owners to stick to family-oriented entertainment. Purvis decided this resolution was necessary after Poison came to town in July at the Grand Palace. He says he can prove these things happened at this concert. The constant use of obscenities, smoking by the band, audience and crew members, marijuana use in the audience and crew, and women exposing their breasts.
What's wrong with all that?
He doesn't think that's appropriate for Branson, Missouri.
Why?
I don't know. It's Branson. It's kind of you ever been there? It's a real family.
What did you just ask me?
You ever been there?
Ask me again.
I forgot. Never mind. What am I thinking?
Why would I go to Branson, Missouri?
I don't know.
Ray Stevens still tours, right? Does he?
Yeah.
Well, then there's no reason for me to fly out there and see his fabulous dinner house.
That's true. They've all got them. That's where they are.
And what's wrong with, people are going to smoke dope at a concert? What a waste of time. You can't even stop it. Mm-hmm. Just give them a pee test on the way out. Mm-hmm. And if they can tell it's pee, they can keep going. You drink this.
Yeah.
It's like pee? Yeah, you can go.
You can get out of here.
Hold on. Hi, Mike.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, just want to let you know that video, that guy exploding,
yeah,
it's on Fox News' website.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you at a computer?
Yeah.
Send me the link, would you, huh?
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you. All right. Don't everybody go look at it just yet. I want to see it first before you crap their website, because you know you're going to do it. Go ahead.
All right, first there was the Great White Fire that claimed about 100 lives. Now there's been another Wolf Rock fire. Poison lost their stage, their
what
sound.
Is Wolf Rock?
It's a tour.
So what?
It's a tour.
Wolf Rock?
That's what it says here. I don't know. Poison lost their stage, their sound system.
Why is it called Wolf Rock?
I don't know.
Do you just read the stuff without questioning it?
Yes.
I've never heard of Wolf Rock.
It's capitalized.
My mistake. Go right ahead.
Poison lost their stage, sound system, several instruments, and other items of their transport trucks. They caught fire on Sunday en route to their gig in Michigan. Some of the faithful, including the driver and a few roadies, actually tried to put the fire out until they realized there was pyro also on the truck. So they hightailed it. The fire guys came in, put it out. He's lost. According to a couple of CNN USA Today Gallup polls, the races are not in harmony over Kobe Bryant. The polls conducted late July and early August found that 63% of blacks felt sympathetic to Kobe, while only 40% of whites did. Meanwhile, 70% of blacks say they don't believe the charge made against Kobe.
Maybe it was fewer blacks that felt sorry for him because most white people...
What are you doing?
Well, you don't know that.
No.
I think most white people have.
Stop. 70% of blacks said they don't believe the charges made against Kobe by his accuser, compared with only 41% of the white folks. Stop it.
What
I know what you're going to say.
No, you have no idea what I'm going to say.
I think I do.
What percent of the black people said they felt sorry for him?
63%. 40% of the whites did.
Yeah.
They felt sorry for him.
That's probably because most
white you don't. No.
Go ahead.
Death Wish superstar Charles Bronson has passed away Saturday with pneumonia at Cedar-Sinai Medical
Yeah, I want
Center.
him on my Deadpool list. I'm not even asking. I'm not even doctoring up the emails. Just give it to me.
Give you the 19 points. He was 81. There have been talk for years he was suffering from Alzheimer's. That was never confirmed. And finally, over the weekend, movies. I guess Jeepers Creepers 2, number one at the box office of the long holiday weekend, got $18.5 million, followed by Freaky Friday, SWAT, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Open Range. And that's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan.
You don't have any audio?
No, I didn't have any today.
Why not?
Just want anything good. MTV Awards was the only thing, and that was 4 or 5 days ago.
Oh, did you see it?
Yes. The big kiss everybody's talking about.
I didn't see the kiss. How long did it last?
They tried to do the tongue thing. In fact, I had a story here. It said Christina Aguilera
I know there was some paper someplace that got a bunch of complaints because they printed the picture.
Front page, yeah. During rehearsals Thursday night for the MTV Awards, they made out numerous times getting ready for the big kiss, apparently.
How long did it last?
4 or 5 seconds.
Well, that's good.
A little tongue.
Brittany the Madonna tongue?
Mm-hmm. That's the one. That's what everybody's talking about. 10.7 million people watched it, down from 12 million last year. News and information. I'm J.D. Ryan, live 105.3 at the top of Rocks, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Got CareerBuilder.com, LA Weight Loss, and Just Breaks.
All right. Your out cue is just stop and think about it. All right, nothing's firing off. Did you move it? Oh, starting to
move up with being away. Find lots of local jobs at CareerBuilder.com, the smarter way to find a better job.
LA Weight Loss Center can transform you from job of the hut to lean. Call them. 1-888-308 Weight Loss Center.
Brake safety experts at Just Brakes today and ask about their 4-wheel friction reline for as little as $99.88. Just Brakes. Up and think.
On East 35 LBJ at the tollway, there's an accident blocking the 2 lanes and the HOV lane. Traffic is Bay Road. And on both directions of I-35W, the South Freeway in Fort Worth at Rosedale, they're doing road work. 2 blocks southbound for overhead northbound lane is closed. The side has no backup, but the southbound does. This is also brought to you by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Allstate can save you big money on your auto insurance. Restrictions apply. Offered with select companies. Allstate Insurance Company. Allstate Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Northbrook, Illinois. I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105.3 to Talk at Rocks, Texas.
Thank you, Gail. All right. Going to be cooler again tonight. 69 for the overnight low. Partly sunny, 88 for tomorrow. We're 78 degrees currently and mostly cloudy skies. I'd like to talk at Rocks, Texas.
All right. I looked at myself naked in the mirror today.
Yes. And?
Don't sound too excited.
I'm sorry. Well, you finally looked at yourself. You've been working out.
Can't tell no difference.
Can't.
How long's it been? 3 weeks? What is today, the 2nd?
Mm-hmm.
I got just over a month.
Yep.
And I don't think I'm going to change that much in another 4 weeks.
What to tell you? You looked, what you saw today, stage ready? I mean, are you...
Oh, I can't tell any difference.
You're not up. I mean, you're not going to be...
Larry said I was going to get ripped by October 4th. I was going to be ready to go.
I don't know.
It happened in the next 4
maybe it does.
The first few weeks, then boom, something really happens.
Maybe they kick me. Maybe it kicks in. I don't know. I've never done this, so I don't have a clue.
Well, if something doesn't change in the next 2 weeks, it's nowhere.
Okay. I mean, you look fine.
I even started taking roids 10 weeks ago.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
Never taken them. You don't. A, they're illegal. You don't have. No, you didn't. No.
I'll prove it to you.
What?
You look at my back. See how the acne?
That's not acne.
It is? That's acne from doing Roy. See that?
Pink highlighter. You just dabbed in your
Stop acne!
You took my highlighter. Quit it. You don't have acne. You don't have steroids.
Well, then I need to start.
You don't need to start. They're illegal.
Kind of roids that aren't illegal. Can't you?
Yeah. Not good ones.
Okay.
Larry says no. Larry North says that's not a good idea.
Well, I'm not going to get cut and ripped by October 4th. I got 4 weeks.
Ask your trainer. I really don't. I mean, you look good.
But I'm supposed to be.
You're going to look like a weightlifter. You're not going to look like Rob Brittle.
He promised me I was going to be cut by October 4th. I was going to be ready to dance and not worry about any stage. I ain't nowhere close. My ass still sags.
It's not.
Now I got zits on my back.
You don't have them. That's a marker.
Whatever.
You wash those off.
I don't even know how to mess with that. Got me eating all this food.
Ask your trainer tonight.
Making me fat.
You're not fat.
I am.
Please. You haven't gained any weight at all.
I gained 4 pounds. It ain't muscle.
Well, it is.
How come I don't see it?
It's not fat. You pinch anywhere?
Yes.
Where? Yeah, look hard.
Right here.
That's a t-shirt.
I can pinch right here.
You can't.
Right here.
No.
Okay. Look. Pinching.
I don't want to.
Is something going to change?
They say it is. All I can do is go by what your trainer's telling you. Probably kick you into high gear here next couple of weeks.
Start now.
Yeah, like you're getting ready for a show or something. I mean, they really pushed the last couple of weeks, and you're going to be sore a little bit.
Where's Bonehead?
They started you slow.
Well, they knew not to make me sick,
right.
But something's got to happen here quick. There's a two-way. Bonehead, get in here. He always takes forever. What did you want when you came in here earlier?
I was going to show you Glenn Murray's mugshot.
Let me see it. Wrong with his eyes? Have you been crying? They hit him with mace? What if they beat him up?
No, they didn't beat him.
In Grand Prairie, where's that?
Grapevine.
Yeah, Grapevine.
No.
Why is it red?
I don't know.
Oh, he had to steal that shirt he's wearing. They just send this to you?
Yes.
Do we have to keep our mouth shut where it came from?
That officer doesn't want to be named.
Okay.
And I also got the details from the arrest report.
Really?
Yeah.
This picture on the net?
Let's see, why not?
Well, the cop in trouble.
No.
No, what? Have you asked him?
Yes.
Oh, he said we could post the picture?
Yeah.
You're for sure?
I'll double check, but...
Did you ask the words, can we post this on the internet?
No, I didn't.
Well, then why would you tell me the answer is yes?
He said we could do with it what we want. I will make double sure we can post it.
I just, somebody sent us something like this, because I'm sure they ain't emailing everybody. They fax us or email?
No.
What's wrong with his eyes? Was he crying?
I think he might have.
Maybe they sprayed him down. His eyes...
Yeah.
And they look kind of wet.
Probably not too happy right now.
Why?
Well, he's been arrested for, and according to him, something he didn't do.
And he's wearing that shirt.
Yeah.
He looks younger in this picture. Look at it.
Look.
Doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
I wonder if he's had any work done on his push.
I don't know.
You got a picture of his push?
No.
Okay.
It's interesting. Somebody sent me to how like a message board. I don't know if this is from Glen Moray or not, but it's signed Glen Moray.
Message board.
A rebuttal. It's damn .us.
All right, go ahead. I don't care then.
I hope you never have to go through what I'm going through right now. It's truly hell on earth. To be accused, not convicted of admit, is a very humiliating experience. I would not wish it on anyone. Then to be slandered by people you don't even know, well, that's just not right. Signed, Glenn Murray.
Well, who slandered him?
Well, no one knows.
I haven't slandered him. I read the story as it was in the paper. I even said a couple of times, accused.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if he's done it yet or not.
Nope.
All I know is they don't take your mugshot for no reason.
No. They've accused.
Now they got his mugshot.
Yes, they do.
And on his puss. See if you can get a picture of his puss.
There's his puss there.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Doesn't it look like they worked on his puss?
It looks, considering he's been arrested, that's a nice little headshot.
Yeah, a little backlighting.
Yeah.
Maybe a little mascara.
Yeah, I don't look that good in professional pictures.
Yeah. Well, maybe they stopped him by glamour shots on the way out of the mall. That explains the boa.
Yeah. Soft focus.
Yeah. That is. My studio shot's good. Why is it Grapevine to take pictures like that?
We'll get our next staff done at the Grapevine Police Department.
Yeah. Out there, can they do that? I mean, we'll go shoplift something. We gotta. Yeah. What are the details? Are they good? Should I sit down? Did he cry? Did he run? Did they beat him?
No, they didn't beat him.
Did he run?
No. Evidently, security guard apprehended him before he could go anywhere.
Who did you get this info from? The security guard?
No, from Grapevine Police.
Okay. Go ahead. Now, wait a minute. Let me ask you this. Did you call them, or did somebody call you out of the blue and go, hey, I've got the police report?
I called my contact over at Grapevine Police.
All right.
Talked to
somebody to call and go, I work for Grapevine Police, and we have a special on chicken sandwiches. By the way, here's what happened. So what happened?
The security guard observed him taking wallets, apprehended him, police, who was found with 6 wallets, total of $311.
We know all that.
Okay. PM out 17.
Man, he had locked up for 5 hours. 5 hours. Good as he does in the future.
Yeah.
You know, he spent a lot of time spotting people.
Didn't.
You did. Nah. All I know is when I got locked up, I was only in for like 2 or 3 hours. Right. I couldn't keep them out of me.
No one assaulted you.
Yes, they did.
Nobody assaulted.
Yes, they did.
No.
That was hours. Then when I went off to the state pen, this in Kentucky.
Right, of course. What happened there?
I think that was the time I got raped by the Chinese.
Chinese left the sock in there.
Hang on, let me think. Where was I in 72? It was the year Nixon went to China. Chinese was mad at me because I was governing. Then they raped me and left the sock in my ass. I think that was Kentucky. I can't. No. It's all a blur.
Sure.
All I know is I've been raped so many times I don't have feeling in my anus. Go ahead.
When asked what his occupation was, he said he was an entertainment reporter for KDDW on Story Road in Irving, Texas.
What channel was that?
I've yet to find one, and they haven't been able to find one either.
Never heard of that.
Is that KDW? Maybe it's an LPTV station.
Low power?
Yeah.
No, it would show up still. It would still show up in the registry. Let me pull it up.
What are you pulling up?
I'll look it up and see if...
On what?
On the computer. Search it.
Searching what?
I'll search for KDDW TV. In Irving.
Where are you going to look for this information? God! What?
Just a search engine on your...
Well, why did you say that?
Just a search.
Why don't you go to T.org, Texas Associated Broadcasters? It's probably going to be on there. I'm going to look here on my computer because it'll probably come up right here. What are you looking on? This screen? All right. You have anything else in the police report?
Let's see. They said it's a Class B
misdemeanor.
Yeah, it's been filed and accepted by the Tarrant County District Attorney's Office.
Ooh. I don't know what's going to happen. What if he's going to lose his job to you on Story Road in Irving? Were they as confused as you were about the station?
Yes. Called information, looked in the phone book. And I've yet to find a KDDW and
no results found for your criteria search site.
I don't think they like being lied to, though.
The cops?
Yeah.
Why? You can just say he's unemployed. Whatever does it make if you say you work someplace else?
You're giving them an address where they can potentially, if anything happens.
Oh, did he actually sort of just say, hey, I work at this place on this road? Like saying I work at KLLI on John Carpenter.
I think you just said Story Road, but, if you said KLLI on John Carpenter, obviously someone can just look at information.
I suppose. Why don't you go see if you can find Glenn and see if he's on the show. Maybe he can side of it. Because sometimes accidents happen.
Okay.
It's had times. That one time I went into a Home Depot. I don't know where the 6 gallons of carpet cleaner came from.
I have no idea.
No. I walked in to get a rake.
Yes. Walked out with 6 gallons of carpet cleaner. Yeah.
Don't worry. Should have run.
Always run.
With him. If it's all right to put this mug shot up.
Okay.
And then, because it's property, right?
It's public.
Yeah. And if it's, send it on to Chris. And just tell him to put it on russmartin.com/.
Okay.
And see, can you find the Glenn?
Do my best.
Do you have something else?
Oh, you mentioned earlier about the email from the lawyer that didn't like the cops, or from firm.
Yes.
This is it.
Okay.
Just in case you wanted it.
Why don't you call there, ask for the guy.
Okay.
See, do he want to come on?
Okay.
See what he has to say.
Will do.
Because I totally spaced that.
He's not going to come on.
Give him a chance to redeem himself. An email that says, hey, why don't you get real? Get some cops on there that say they don't like Bolton because he's black, because truth, and all cops pad their overtime. You're going to run your mouth like that, and you're going to say either do it or don't. Because if you don't, I'm going to help you. Or jump my ass like I'm naive. I don't care. First of all, I don't know what cops do. I know what they do when I need them.
Yeah.
How we doing, Eddie?
Getting close.
Light down spots?
Yes.
Good. Robert.
Morning, boss. I was listening over the weekend and reflecting back on a couple of things.
Did how on Friday and Monday? Any duplicates?
I heard a couple of duplicates, but it was still funny stuff.
What did?
One of the games where you were trying to find out who was the stupidest of the staff, and you had Trey and Eddie and Everett playing against each other.
And that ran twice?
And that ran twice.
Hold on a second. Eddie, why would that run twice?
It did not run twice.
Did it run twice, Robert?
Yeah.
Robert said it run twice.
I'll visit with Robert. It did not run twice. They brought back to my desk after they ran, and they did not leave, so nothing ran twice, unless he listened to it overnight.
Yeah, that could have happened. Is that what you're talking about, Robert?
What?
One overnight broadcast?
No, because I don't listen overnight. I'm asleep.
Oh, okay.
It ran like Friday 3 o'clock, and then it ran again like Monday at 5:30, 5:45.
Who ran best of Friday and Monday?
Monday, it was I can't remember the guy's name, but he runs overnights for us, the overnight show, and then Dan ran it on Friday.
All right. Why is it every single time something happens? Every time. Either something gets cut off in the middle, or the same bit runs a couple of times, or something that runs it's not supposed to run.
I really don't know.
The last time you went on a week vacation, it was good because I didn't hear any duplicates, and I'm one of these crazy sons of bitches that listens 20 hours a week because I listen while I'm at work.
All right. Okay. Was that it?
Question.
Yes.
You made the comment once upon a time that you didn't think anybody would come to your funeral. You wanted to stage a funeral and see if anybody would show up. If RussMartin.info didn't convince you of anything, it should be that somebody's going to show up.
Yeah, there's going to be one guy, that Don Sierra.
Well, how many people, whenever the cars were out at competition, machine people showed up out there?
I don't know.
When you were with them?
Some guy that walked up. I was over there over the weekend. Right. Vance is doing some stuff to the number 2 car. Some guy drives by, sees the car from the street, and you got to be looking for it. So obviously the guy was looking for competition. Drove by, comes on up, rattles on the fence. Vance goes out there, takes a pump shot. Vance goes, "What do you want?"
Dang.
I mean, it's like,
see the Batmobiles.
Like 10:15 Sunday night. Rattles on the fence and something because the lights are on and the thing is up and you see the car inside. And that's not necessarily, some place it's an industrial area. You don't run around rattling gates in the middle of the night.
That's not a really good idea, no.
No, because they come out and bite you.
Yes.
Anytime you show up or anytime you threaten to show up at an appearance, and it can't even be your appearance.
Nobody's going to come. I'm telling you, nobody's going to come. That's why I want to. As I'm standing here, out of your. I swear to short of family, that would be it.
People love that. Websites dedicated to you, Yahoo groups and MSN groups. If nothing else, you're like me. You got enough ex-girlfriends that are going to want to show up to spit on the grave.
Yeah, dig me up, smack me around again.
Right. People will show up at your funeral, trust me.
How many people showed up at Western Warehouse over the weekend with the Batmobile?
Bunch of nuts.
Bunch.
One bit up is Batman. Eddie wasn't there. You just... I would turn to Eddie to see, did you see the guy? And I forgot Eddie didn't come out. But he was. Just some big fat followed me around all over. You ask anybody that was there, followed me around the whole time. I went, okay, well, thanks. Signed some stuff for him. Then I went over and talked to somebody else. He comes up like I'm not anybody and just starts a new sentence. Where'd you get them tires for that car? Why, you need some? Just going bald on your car? I don't like the way those lines line up on your Batmobile. Really? How do the lines line up on your... Oh, that's right. You don't own one. Douche.
The Batman outfit, like homemade.
It looked like one that you would pay like $1 at Costume World. Like one of the kid would wear.
Right.
But that's what it was. And he didn't wear... He didn't just wear it for a couple of minutes. He wears it the whole time he's out there. And everybody's going, is he with you? No. I believe they just dropped him off.
But that's the best.
Now you know why I don't like going to appearances.
Right, I know. It's a good cause. I raised some cash for the foundation.
Yeah, but people came out and took pictures in the car.
Excellent.
He took 2 or 3.
I bet.
I got to make some kind of rule where nobody can talk to me at appearances.
What's the point of going to an appearance and no one can talk to you?
My point exactly.
I see.
All right, thanks, Rob.
I think when you finally passed away, everything with the foundation and all that,
maybe some police and fire. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. People from Operation Kindness.
Maybe that little jackass crippled kid.
Yeah.
He'll probably hear. Yeah.
Of course, that procession's going to go that fast with him in front, but that's...
No.
It'd be packed.
Funeral.
Yes, it would be packed. It's getting to the point where it's stupid. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm going into the All About Parties over by my house. Walk in. I'm getting balloons for Joy for her birthday to make up again. Anyway,
what's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me.
Give it up. You can't get out of the thing. I know. Never mind. We'll just...
Anyway, walk in, they go, what are you doing in here? It's not October the 4th yet. There to get your balloons for your party and all your Batman masks and stuff. So she just looked at the calendar and went, why are you here a month early? I'm trying to get myself out of trouble.
Why are you doing that? Let it go. She's not going to let you off the hook. I saw the way she was acting Saturday night when we had dinner. She wasn't opening up. And good God, man, let me see those yams.
No.
Don't let her walk in where those things are hanging out.
Quit.
You know damn well if you guys are going to dinner with me and her yams are out, I'm going to look.
I know, it's fine. Don't say anything.
I can't.
The chance is if he says something rude about these.
Don't bring them if you don't want me to say them.
Bring them.
Well, don't bring them with them hanging out.
They weren't hanging out.
Yes, they were.
It's a very nice dress.
With an open area up top where they just kind of shoot out.
That's just the way her dresses are.
And I thought you're supposed to wear a bra with
you can't wear a bra with that.
You're supposed to wear a bra with boobs. It's for the support.
Wear a bra with that.
Well, they don't say nothing about the nipples.
Right. God, I bet those are rubbery. Quit it. Stop. Quit. Anyway, I got 100 balloons on the floor Friday.
Good. Congratulations. Yeah. What a dandy story. She still seemed pissed off Saturday.
She wasn't pissed off. She was guarded.
She couldn't have been mad at me. I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything. Thank you. She was guarded.
Why?
Just because. She was uncomfortable. She was a business dinner. You were going to pop off and say.
Why does that yam dress?
All her dresses are.
Why?
Because.
You mean to tell me, what does she wear to church?
To wear it.
What does she wear to church? Obviously doesn't wear that to church.
Obviously not. What she wears to work.
Well, why can't she wear that when we go out?
Going to a nice restaurant and she wanted to dress nicely in one of her formals.
Well, first of all, you don't have to show your nipples and your cans when you're dressing nice.
You show her nipples.
I was dressed nice. Did you see my ball sack?
No.
Oh, your privates don't always have to hang out when you go to nice restaurants. I know. I didn't grow up in the nice part. But a lot of times when I go to Five, I check this covered.
Yeah, her nipples were covered.
They were covered, but they were sticking out.
They were just. It's a very attractive dress, and she's got the body to pull it off.
I'm telling you, something's wrong with both of you.
There's nothing wrong with us.
When you dress up and you let your girlfriend run around with her yams hanging out.
There's nothing. Her yams aren't hanging out.
Yes,
they are
they
nicely
are.
covered, and she's got.
They were barely covered.
No.
Yes, they were
barely covered. I wouldn't let her do that.
I got a decent body, and you can't tell when I'm aroused.
No.
And I was sitting next to her.
It's different with it.
She can't come anymore. She gonna.
Okay. She didn't want to come anyway. She thinks you don't like her.
I like her.
Huh?
Love to pound her.
Hey. Out of line. Stop. Right there.
Can I watch?
No. Did you spit on her?
It was an accident. It was.
You spit on her.
It was an accident.
And you asked her to spit on you for cash. An accident.
Yeah, it was.
For cash.
Not be on. Do we need a break here? Good.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show on Live 105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
She tell you that?
Yes. Why can't she keep anything but spitting on my girlfriend?
It was an accident.
It was for cash?
No, to spit on me for cash.
I know.
I spit on her by accident.
That's not an accident when you spit on me for cash. That's rude.
I spit on her by accident. I me for cash on purpose.
Well, why? Spit on me?
Yeah.
What are you, nuts? You're sick.
She's driving.
Well, we won't go out anymore then.
What?
We won't. Because you make her uncomfortable. And
you let her dress
she looks
in a provocative fashion.
Nobody.
You know what? It's a compliment.
It's a compliment that she looks nice.
Okay.
You don't have to say yams hanging out. You just say, hey, she looks really hot. You can leave it at that.
And it was an accident when I spit on her.
I believe. I just never, until, normally when I hear stories later, there's a problem.
Was she mad?
No.
Because I offered her cash.
She didn't want you to spit on her. She wanted to spit on you.
She didn't want
to spit on you. You.
What?
People spitting on you. You had Katana come up and do that.
I like it. Something erotic about having a hot chick do a farmer hanky on you.
and I'm not right.
Yeah. That doesn't turn you on?
No. Have somebody spit on me?
Or do the farmer hanky?
No.
Stick her on her left nostril?
No. That'll look really good instead of South Fork. No, excuse me. It's Three Forks.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
We'll be back again.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Eddie just checked. Robert was right. They had the same bit run Friday and then again Monday. You know what? I don't care. We tried. We made it as easy as possible. Why the same thing would run twice? Screw it. It happens every time, no matter how we simplify it. It's for some reason it always happens. Something gets screwed up. Why is it that hard?
I really shouldn't be.
What's the easiest way to do it?
You're going to have to make each individual disc and put the date and the day on it. This is for Monday. This is for Tuesday. This is for Wednesday.
What do you leave when you leave best of? What does the disc look like?
It's just a regular CD, and it has a list of what's on the CD.
Okay.
And I'll separate them into days. 3 CDs for a day, which is more than enough.
Hang on.
What's the answer?
What's the answer?
Please.
What's the answer?
Clean it.
Can I do this?
I don't care. Those ain't my headphones. Those are Dan Lewis's.
Oh, man.
It's all right.
Okay, what happened is I came in Monday morning to do...
Did you see Glenn Murray's mugshot?
to do Stern.
Yeah.
And Tassos was here.
Okay.
I guess I shouldn't call names. I says...
So is it Tassos' fault?
No.
Oh, please let it be his fault. Is it Tassos?
Well...
Is it Tassos? It's a yes or a no. Is it Tassos?
Let me tell you what happened.
I want to know if it's Tassos. Don't tell me the story and not let it be Tassos.
Hey, I'd love to throw him under the bus. Big bus.
Did Tassos do it?
Let me tell you the story.
I don't want to know the story. I just want to know who did it. This is the whole thing of excuses.
I don't know.
Did Tassos do it?
I don't know who did it because I asked the question. I had 5 CDs.
Yes.
I said, what have you played off of these 5 CDs? He says, I've played all of these 2, and I've played 1 cut off of this. And
Tasso did it.
All right. Good.
Mm-hmm. And 2 cuts off of that.
Yeah, so Tassos did it? Just tell me. I don't care what the story is. Who did it?
Who played Friday?
O'Malley. Did O'Malley do it?
Where did the 5 CDs come from?
You know what? You guys deal with this off there because it's really getting on my effing nerves. Well, I can't. I don't care.
I know.
I'll take care of it. I'll come. You know what? I'm just going to stop taking time off, and I'll come up and do the show. I'll run best of.
No.
Yes, I will. No, that's what's going to happen. I'm running best of because obviously I'm the only person up here with any. That's the only way it's going to get done. I'll be. What do you think?
I think it's going to do.
We got to handle it.
It wasn't Nick. It wasn't me. And it probably wasn't
Don't
O'Malley.
Bring the coloreds into it. Was it who?
It wasn't Nick, and it wasn't I.
The color's got nothing to do with it.
Said Nick. Oh, yeah.
That's a C.
All right, so who did it? Was it Tassos or O'Malley?
I don't think it was O'Malley, and I'm gone.
All right, so it was Tassos.
Probably so.
All right, I'll take care of Tassos then. All right, Eddie, here's what happens. This will be the easiest way to do it. Short of me coming up and running best of.
Mm-hmm.
Take the disc.
Yes.
Burn a copy.
Yes.
Write on it Friday, August 29th.
Okay.
That way, you don't care what happens to the disc when you're done. When they're done running it, dispose of this disc.
Okay.
Throw it in the trash. That way, it can't get played again.
I can do that.
So that's what we do from here on out. Take the best of disc, because I'm guessing each disc probably has like 15, 20 bits on it.
Yeah, anywhere from 10 to 15.
Doesn't really matter. So several, many bits. Burn a disposable copy, give it to them, tell them to throw it in the trash when it's done. That way it can never run twice.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yes.
Look at that. Plus, they don't need the masters of best of anyway. They can scratch it, it could vanish, whatever.
Okay.
There. Problem solved. We'll deal with Tassos later.
Glenn Murray's picture is up now.
Did Trey get approval?
He must have. He sent me the link.
Let me look.
Russ? Yes, he got approval.
Martin.com/mug. Really, look at that shirt.
I know.
Why would he wear that shirt?
Didn't think he was going to get caught that day.
Oh. Well, that's not a shirt I would want to get caught in. Mm-hmm. And look at his eyes. Don't they look red? Red and wet?
They kind of do.
I bet they beat him.
No, they didn't beat him.
You don't know.
Probably not very happy at this particular moment when his picture's being taken.
So? I smiled when they took my mug shot.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well.
They went, all right, stand this way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Why not? Somebody's going to see it sooner or later. You might as well look good.
Yep.
I wanted to put the video of me when they were questioning me. I wanted to put that on the web.
They won't let you?
It's not there anymore.
Oh, okay.
They only kept it for a short period of time. And since I was found not guilty, I guess they disposed of it because they had no reason to keep it. When we do news last? Okay. Ready for news? Go ahead, Mo.
Russ, buddy?
Yeah, Mo.
What kind of card you get, buddy? Can I guess?
Sure.
Z06.
Now, you have to get a V06, you have to, you got to get a manual transmission.
But you did get one.
I don't know.
Not a Z06.
I don't know.
But hey, welcome to the club, buddy. I got one too.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Bought a vet.
I didn't buy nothing.
Bought a vet.
I didn't buy a vet.
You bought a vet?
I didn't buy nothing.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't buy it?
No.
You got it for free?
No.
Leased it? It's in your possession. Okay.
What do you care what I got?
Nothing. I don't care.
I drove the same car for 6.5 years.
I agree.
Want to buy it now? Sitting in front of the house.
I bet it is, because there's no other room for it. Because now you got 2 Batmobiles, a Mach 5, and a Corvette. Officially the largest, most ostentatious midlife crisis I've ever seen.
It's not a midlife crisis.
Oh, please.
It is not.
Please.
Why is it a midlife crisis?
Why would you need a vet?
Do you want the...
No, why would you need a vet on top of 2 Batmobiles and a Mach 5?
Well, first of all...
Yes.
I've been driving the same Firebird for 6 years.
I understand.
Okay. 69,000 miles.
My truck's got 140.
Well, we're not talking about you right now. We're talking about me.
I realize.
And obviously I've made better career choices. So listen.
Wow. God. Les. That was a shock.
I'm sorry. I thought Dan was here.
No.
I forgot where he's going. I think 6 years is a long time to drive a car.
Okay.
I've never had any problems with the Firebird. Thought I'll sell it while everything's perfect.
That's a good idea.
The guys over at competition are going to go through everything, make sure everything's fine. I'll put it in the auto trader and get rid of it.
It'll be gone.
You want it?
No time at all. Probably not.
Why not?
It's
in good shape.
I know it's in great shape. Just
they beefed up the horsepower another 10%.
Did they?
Yeah. What does that put it up? 330. Almost as much as the vet if I'd have gotten one.
You did get one.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I did not.
Yes.
You don't know what I got.
Yeah. Well, I've heard from several different people that have seen it that you got one, and what color it is.
I could be test driving one.
No. You wrote a check for it, actually.
So?
I'm just telling you. So you have one. It's no problem. Is it here today? Can I go see it during the breaks?
If you wish.
I'd like to see it. Your buddy gets a new car. It's fun to share.
You know what? Nobody cares when you get a new car.
That's not true.
If you got a new car, I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care because you don't care about anybody but yourself. But
well,
other people, like when Billy the Kid from Wild 100 got a new vet.
I didn't care.
I did. It's pretty to see.
Couldn't care less when somebody gets a new car because it's not mine. It's like when somebody else has a family member that dies, I don't care because it ain't my family.
Okay.
Somebody has a baby and the baby just started walking, I don't care. I already know how to walk. It's not that impressive.
I like to share in my friend's joy.
Well,
I enjoy that. To see you happy and whoever else, it's fun.
It's outside if you want to go see it.
I'd love to go see it.
It's just a car.
Just a vet. It's not just a car.
I was ready. I've grown out of the Firebird.
I know.
I'm an older man. What do you mean midlife crisis? A midlife crisis is when you're married, you got a family, and you realize this is not where I want to be. I've always where I wanted to be.
You're not married. You'll never have a family, so you're surrounding yourself with things.
I've always surrounded myself with things.
Okay. Then
why is that a midlife crisis?
If you were just to tell somebody out of the blue, hey, there's a guy in Dallas, 40, about to be 43, very concerned about turning 43, owns 2 Batmobiles.
I'm not concerned about turning 43.
Yes,
I don't want to turn 50.
Okay, you've been talking about 43.
At 50, I will screw a gun in my ear, and that'll be the end of that.
All your toys.
Yes.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
You like yourself too much.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Not at 50. I'm already looking in the mirror now, and I'm seeing bags and stuff. It's like, I don't want to.
Just okay. It's Kansas City, Missouri. Now you heard of a disc jockey. If he was 43, never married, has 2 Batmobiles, another cartoon car, and just bought a Corvette. What would you say?
I'd say he sounds like a very well-rounded feller, and I hope to meet him one day. I would aspire to be like him.
I understand.
Why do you ask?
Nah, just my bad.
Let me put it this way.
What?
Let me set a situation. Why don't you pick A or B?
Okay.
Would you rather A, have 2 Batmobiles, vet, a Mach 5, and be happy with yourself, or B, get caught shoplifting at Great Mills Mall?
Tough call, but I think I'm going to lean toward A.
Thank you. It can always be worse. As weird as you might think I am. First of all, the Batmobiles and the Mach 5, that's an investment. I've had those appraised, and they appraised for like 25% more than what I bought them.
I realize that. It's just fun to play.
I can turn around and sell those.
I realize.
I've also made $500 off the Batmobile pictures for the Police Fire Foundation over the weekend, taking pictures.
Perfect.
Okay? So
I'm just saying, on paper it's funny. Now, in reality, you're right. They're all going to make you money, and you haven't.
And it's not like I buy a new car every 2 years.
Right.
I sat in that Firebird and finally looked at it and went, I drive the same car every day. It's 6 years old. I'm ready for something else. I think I deserve it. I work very hard.
You do, and you've made some very good choices. I'm just jacking with you. It's like when you waited to buy a house. You lived in a little bitty dinky apartment for years and years and years. You could have bought a house earlier, but you waited. It's smart. Some people make other choices, like myself, have children.
But see, you have somebody. No, they're not going to take care of you.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Jeffrey's birthday was...
Jeffrey will take care of you. Chris will...
Today. His birthday's today.
Was today the 2nd? Did you just now remember it's your kid's birthday?
No, because we celebrated it yesterday.
You're not good at remembering anything. You forget joys, you forget your kids?
Yesterday.
When is Chris's birthday?
June 26th, 84.
Did you get those flowers?
The ones from when he was born?
Yeah. All right.
They're dead. Okay. He's 19.
Good. Who's the guy on line 6, Dan? Quickly.
He is the gentleman who sent you the email about the police and Terrell Bolton, saying that they've had their overtime.
Oh, really?
Oh, that guy.
Oh, that's right. I told Trey to go get him one.
Okay.
Yay. Hi, Michael.
Hello, Russ.
How was your weekend?
It was okay. It could have been better.
Why is that?
Because you put me out there to hang.
I didn't put you out anywhere. You said all cops are racist, and you said they all cheat.
That's not what I said.
That is, Michael, I still have, let me, are you a colored feller?
I'm a black guy.
Okay. let me get your email, if you will. One moment, please. Almost there. Here comes Trey with it. I'll read your email. And you sound like a nice guy, and it's hard to be pissed off at somebody that sounds so nice. Are you being nice because you like me or because you're in trouble?
No, I like you. I've been listening to you since I moved here.
Where'd you move from?
California.
What'd you do out there?
Same thing I do here.
Piss off DJs? Let's see. All these cops calling in about, this is from your email dated Tuesday, August 26th, a mere 10 days after Glenn Murray was arrested for allegedly stealing wallets. All these cops call in about Chief Bolton. I just want one of them to say they didn't like him because he was black. All right, so now you think all the white cops didn't like Bolton because he's black.
I think that there's a large percentage of them that have a problem with having a black leadership.
Why? Why don't you think that white guys can accept the fact that a black guy is going to lead us?
I just think they feel more comfortable with one of their own leading them.
So you're saying as a black man, you wouldn't like a white guy to lead you?
No, just because I'm used to that because I live in a white world.
You know what, Michael? The world that you live in is the world that you make.
Oh, Jesus. What's sickening.
Love is all around.
Oh, don't.
No need to fake it.
Don't.
Love is all around. Blah, 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 take it. Yeah. You're going to make it after all.
Yeah, that's from
Mary Tyler Moore. All right, I just want to say they didn't like. See, I never could tell by the email that you were black because I
didn't talk like most of the black people you have on your show calling in.
All the spelling was correct, so I just assumed that you was a white feller. So now, after talking to you, with you, it is a racist thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You think because I'm white, I can't let a black guy lead me. And that's absurd. If the guy's doing a great job, I don't care.
I think that you would feel more comfortable with a white guy.
I couldn't care less. If Bob McNeil was black, I'd be okay with that. In fact, if he was black, I'd like it even better.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Russ.
What?
I mean, like I said, keep it real. It's okay. It's not that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's the way it is. Most people feel more comfortable with their own. My thing with the police is I would like for one of them to come on your show and admit that I had a problem with him because of he was a black man.
All right, let's say you get one white cop that calls up and says I didn't like Bolton because he's black. Where does it put your argument now? It doesn't change anything. You have one out of 8,000.
I would just like to hear it for a change. I would like to hear it for a change instead of all of them calling in, making up these dumb excuses about him padding.
All right, what about the lawsuit where it cost the city $7 or $8 million with the?
I think most of that blame goes on the district attorney's office because the cops just make the arrest. The district attorney are the one that decide to file the charges and put the people in jail. The cops just make the arrest on the scene. So the district attorney has to make a decision if the evidence.
No, you're talking about the
fake drugs.
The fake drugs. I'm talking about the police officers that were dismissed and it turned into a lawsuit against the city.
Oh, I think he was wrong for doing that.
Okay, well, any other corporation, you lose $6 or $7 million in a lawsuit, you get popped. I don't care what color you are.
Right, but then let's talk about my emails that came later.
No. Oh, no.
After I got more of the facts.
No facts. You sent me an email telling me to pull my head out that all cops pad their overtime. Now, let me ask you this. When you say all cops pad their overtime, do you mean the black ones too? Or just the white fellers?
The black ones too.
All right. Cops are notorious for padding their overtime.
Yeah,
this has been going on. How do you know?
I had cop buddies, and they were notorious for doing that.
How do you know? Did you talk to every Dallas police officer and everyone?
I didn't say every.
Well, then let me go back and read your email if I might. Cops are notorious for padding. As far as overtime goes, cops are notorious for padding their overtime. You didn't say some. You didn't say a percentage. You said cops. To me,
I didn't say all either.
Cops is cops. Cops is a collective term. Well, it's not, but you get the idea. we'll say Google of cops. That has been going on for years, and if you're going to claim to love and appreciate cops so much, you should realize that now that I read this, I can hear the black tone in your voice. You're a very, very angry man.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I grew up with mostly white dudes, so that's how I know y'all so well.
Well, I tell you what. If you'll make a donation to the Police and Fire Foundation, I'll let you off the hook.
Man, I told you I'm a working stiff.
You also
Didn't I tell you that?
You also said you were black. Now, wait, which am I to believe?
Both, man.
Stop it. Don't put me in this quandary.
Both.
Well, see, I like him now. Yeah. He's brave enough to come on the air with you. I wouldn't have. I'd have moved.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I would admit I have been a little bit unnerved by this whole situation, but
and he did go back and qualify some things before I even got on the air and started chewing his ass. So it's like he went back and read the email and rethought, went, okay, here's really what I meant. Okay. So I give you credit for that. I give you credit for coming on. You sound like a nice fella.
Make blanket statements like that, and I'm mad.
And by saying that, you made yourself a racist.
That's true.
Thank you.
But I never said that being black. If you're black, you can't be a racist too. I have some racist tendencies in me.
And well, tell me some white jokes. I've never heard black people tell white jokes. Tell me a couple.
I don't know any, man.
Oh, you have to.
I don't know any. I really don't know any.
Because I would figure black people would do that when there are no white fellers around. They tell a bunch of white feller jokes.
No, we just say we know everything about y'all. Y'all don't know nothing about us. Because we have to know about y'all because y'all run everything. So
that's fair. I'll go with you on that.
Right. And so y'all know very little about us. So half the stuff that you say about black people on the radio is wrong.
It is not.
Because you don't know.
What have I said that was wrong about black people?
You don't know any about the stealing the TV thing?
Excuse me?
You can't get no money for TVs these days.
What do you steal then?
Cars.
Okay, then. My mistake. I apologize.
Walked him right down that alley.
Everybody knows that money's in the cars. And then the TV's
But
in the
I was just thinking after with the emails that you were sending me, I was like, he just will not ease up. I'm trying to explain that, you know, maybe I made a blanket statement I shouldn't have. But then again, you just kept backing me into a corner.
I didn't first of all, I didn't ask you for the email to begin with. You sit there and call me stupid where I don't think I know, where you think I don't know anything about cops. Here's one of his follow-up emails, where he's obviously rethought it a little bit. Because he sends me that long email, that email, all cops calling in, Bolton, I just want to say if they like him because he's black. So then I sent back, how about this? We read your email and say that Michael blah, blah, blah at this legal firm thinks that you cops hate black people. I like that. Let's do that. Is this number that I have for you accurate? Let me know what kind of feedback you get. And then he sends back the email. Whatever you do, just ask the cops that call in. Ask them legitimate questions on what they did they think Bolton did was wrong. See who can give a good reason. Dallas has had the highest crime rate for the past decade. This chief has not been here for that long. Focus more on his budget cuts that this ex-chief has had to deal with. Come on, Russ. Joking around is fine. I listen for your humor. I've always felt when push comes to shove that this would be something you could sort through. I enjoy listening to your show while I'm hiding in the bushes. Love, Michael.
Bushes, pardon. I think was there. Right here now.
Bushes.
No.
And I don't know. I mean, you just you had me backed into a corner.
What's the back into the corner? I wrote back, dude. You wrote it. Stand by it or don't.
On Thursday, I figure I just won't email anymore. And then I get here this morning, and you're just right back on me again.
Trying to forget I sent him an email this morning. Went, how was your love? What did I send today?
You said it was like it's almost Tuesday. How was your weekend? It's almost Tuesday. And I was just like, I thought he'd just let this go.
Oh no. And I sent back, you know what? I discussed it. You know my position. He sent back an email. He goes, that's just a problem. You don't have a position. Yes, I do. My position is my position. Yours is about to change.
I mean, it's not funny, man.
It is funny. You started it. Now I like you, and I'm going to let you off the hook. Send me some money to the foundation.
Okay.
Whatever you can afford.
Okay.
Work some OT in the bushes.
I'm doing it right now.
All right. Thank you, Michael.
All right, man.
All right.
It's pretty stand up to call.
It is. That's why I'm letting him off. And he sounds like a good guy. Yeah. And I certainly don't mind blackmailing somebody into sending me money for the foundation. I don't care how I get it. All right. Can we still do news here, Eddie? All right. Let me take this really quick. Hi, James.
Hey.
Yep.
I just want to know why it's going across multiple cities across the Metroplex that the Right Reverend Terrell Bolton got a Mesquite recruit pregnant, and that's the reason he was...
You know what? I've heard that story, and it's changed 7 different times. As far as we know, that's a rumor. In fact, I had somebody at DPD verify that for me, and they said it was a rumor. And it's somebody that didn't like Bolton.
Well, I've got somebody that works in Mesquite that told me that it was true.
Well, they also said it was a Dallas recruit. So that's what I said. The story's changed many times. And normally when that happens, something's screwed.
All right.
All right. Because I'd been sitting on that story as well. Right. The rumor was something happened with a DPD recruit, blah, back and forth. It doesn't matter what the terms were, because I had somebody in downtown go and check, and they said that's a rumor. That's not true. So unless somebody comes up with pictures or blood test or whatever, there's nothing to that story. You did say yeah, right? Okay. We'll be back as we continue to bond with the black community. Mm-hmm. While we're gone, keep your hands to yourself.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Guess what Bob just called me? What? Gas.
What?
Gas. Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
What? In what context?
Because we're screaming at each other back and forth. He goes, well, you got to do the best of, and you got to time it out to an hour. Oh, and I ain't got to do nothing. Then he called me that word, and he left. Yes, he did. Word. We're not still in prison. What's the matter with him?
Call you that.
You can't give somebody a best of CD and go, here, play this. When a segment ends, play some spots. When the spots are over, play another segment. Play the disc, start to finish. And when you're out of disc and you're out of spots, the show's over.
Go home.
Bob's go, well, you can't do it that way. What do you mean you can't do it that way? You have this and you have this. And you mix these two together. Mm-hmm. Think of it as a cake.
I don't know. No idea. But we've had the same problem for 3 years now.
And if you don't get your teeth fixed, I'm going to have them removed. Did you go to the doctor?
I went to that one time.
And you haven't gone back?
No.
Can we get just little rubber bumpers glued to your teeth, like your canines?
Possibly.
These right here, so they don't touch?
Possibly.
That way you wouldn't talk funny and they just kind of bounce.
Okay.
That's why I hate taking vacation. I always come back to something.
I know.
I just can't come back to everything perfect. Everything's lovely. None of the best stuff segments repeated.
It's always.
Everything's happy.
It's always something. Man.
Here comes Trey. I can't wait to see what this is. Mm-hmm. Yes, what's up, Vlad?
I was just going to say Dr. Hibbs will be more than happy to come over here and make JD a new.
Why? He's just going to swallow it again?
Well, he said he'd be more than
Is there a way to do something, like run a string through it, so he can run it around his head so he doesn't lose it?
I'll find out.
Or like a necklace? You know, to where he puts the whole thing around his neck, and then he puts the little chopper things in. That way, if he spits them out in the middle of the night, they're still hanging around his neck. And if he swallows them, it just kind of hangs in his throat till he wakes up.
I will check with Dr. Hibbs and find out.
I looked everywhere again over the weekend. I just said, I could not have swallowed that. I looked everywhere.
Well, then you swallowed it.
I guess. It's just hard to believe swallow something that big and not wake up.
Was it about the size of 4 chiclets all glued together?
Yeah, that's a good example.
I knew you were going to lose that. We're just going to drill a hole in it, put a nice little necklace with it. So when you go to bed, you put the necklace on and stick the choppers in.
I can do that.
And if it's a short enough necklace, you don't got to worry about swallowing it.
It's true.
I do. You got drunk and you lost it.
No.
Do you have it?
No.
Was it your dookie?
No.
Then you got drunk and lost it. That's the only other option.
I had it in my mouth. I know I had it in my mouth when I went to bed. Joy was there.
Okay, fine. What do you mean you're still getting emails? They missed the mugshot?
Yeah. Hey, what's the address on that mugshot? Where's the mugshot?
It's mug. How hard is that? It's russmartin.com/mug.
I know.
I'm telling you, I'm surrounded. I don't want to live past 50 because I don't know if my patience will allow it.
I don't think it will. Did you relax at all over the 4 days? Did you get any time?
Worked on the Batmobile most of the time. Just having stuff done. Mm-hmm. New alarm system, put the second one.
Okay. What does it do now? Anything special or just?
The first, it didn't have one.
Okay.
Needed one. It's a proximity alarm.
Gotcha.
Goes off if somebody leans in it, into it. So when I go to Three Forks or wherever, it's parked out front. It was like one night, a couple of drunk guys were trying to get in. The valet ran them off. This is, Russ told us we could get in.
Jesus.
Did you know this past week, as we're waiting to be seated, somebody went over to Rick Stein, offered him $100 to put their table next to ours?
You're kidding. Why?
They just wanted to listen because they knew we were having that business meeting, and they wanted to listen to see what was going on. They specifically made reservations. We never said on the air where we were going.
No.
But as much free radio as they get, they just assume that's where we were going. So they made reservations and just sat there, waited for us to show up, and then asked for a table right next to ours so they could see whatever the business deal was.
Incredible. No.
Oh, we're going to do news here. I don't understand what this chick wants. Is that a chick on? What is it, Ricky?
I'm mad at Russ.
Why is that?
Because he come in to the dealership this weekend, bought a vehicle, and he didn't sign any autographs. All the receptionists are pissed.
Nobody said anything to me.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, next time, speak up.
Well, next time I guess you just need to bring your butt back in there.
Well, next time, give me a free car.
Somebody got mad at me last time we had that lake party that I didn't go over to their table because people were walking up, getting autographs and talking and stuff. They'd come up because I didn't go to their table. You were rude. You can come by and see us. Just stand up and come by and say hello to me. Same deal. You don't do enough.
I didn't know. I didn't say anything. I don't walk into a business and expect them to know who the hell I am.
Yeah.
And it was weird because I walked in and they gave me the keys. They said, you want to test drive it?
Yeah.
And so you're just going to let me test drive it? You want me to sign any paperwork or anything? He goes, no. I went, I don't know that I would give somebody the keys to a vet and just let them go.
Where are you going to go? They know who you are.
Well, I hadn't given my driver's license yet. I went, is there anything you need? He goes, well, I guess a driver's license. He goes, plus my wife works over at Tylock, so she already knows you.
Yeah.
What are the chances of that?
Mm-hmm. It's a very small world.
No, it's not. We're just immensely popular.
That's it.
All right. You ready to go?
Yep.
Did you do a legal ID? All right, 508, J.D. Rhines on Live 105.3.
Thank you, Russ. It is brought to us this time by Max RX and by Miller Lite.
Max RX Male Enhancement promotes length, girth, stamina, and overall sexual vitality. Maximize nature's power with Max RX. Visit max-rx.com or call 1-866-MAX-RX-4U. Individual results may vary. This hour of the Russ Martin Show is brought to you in part by Miller Lite.
All right, here we go. Giant asteroid headed for Earth could hit by 2014, according to astronomers.
I'll be damned!
What?
Every time I buy a new car.
An asteroid comes. Don't be alarmed. The chances of the collision are about 909,000 to 1. Asteroid 2003.
Excuse me. Those are still pretty good odds. If that was a lottery, people would buy tickets.
That's true. Asteroid 2003 QQ47 will be closely monitored over the next 2 months. Its potential strike date is March 21st, 2014. But astronomers say that any risk of impact is likely to decrease as further data is gathered.
Well, what happens if this asteroid hits the planet?
It could be catastrophic. What they say, it was about the strength of I can't remember how many atomic bombs, like 20 atomic bombs.
Is it not in the story?
It's not in this part of the story.
It would be nice to know what it would do if it hit the Earth.
I'll find out for you. It won't be good.
Well, I mean, some asteroids burn up in the atmosphere.
Bruce Willis will save us. We'll be fine. Armageddon. I don't know. We'll find out. This is I'll find out what the exact.
No, I don't want to know now. The magic's over.
Okay, Toyota's got a new car out. According to Toyota Prius, it parks itself. The president of Toyota showed it off in Japan yesterday, took his hands off the wheel, and it parked itself. It's got sensors to guide the car into a spot. Plus, it's one of the gasoline electric hybrids, so it gets incredible mileage. And in Japan, the new Toyota Prius sells for $18,430. With the self-parking feature, it adds $2,000.
Good.
Right around $20,000.
All Japanese should have to drive those.
And old people. You hear about them mowing people down every week.
Oh, when they parallel parking?
Right.
Yeah, wasn't there a story in the news last week? Some lady was parallel parking and I think mowed down 9 people in the course.
Killed somebody.
Yeah, I like that. Asians and old people.
After
these self-driving cars.
Really self-parking.
I like self-driving.
Okay. Jerry Lewis Day Telethon received a record $60.5 million nationwide in pledges in the annual fundraising drive for the MDA, obviously Muscular Dystrophy Association.
I couldn't watch it.
I know.
It's just so distracting.
I know what you're going to say. 77-year-old Lewis, his body bloated.
Is he really 77?
77. Body bloated due to steroid medication he takes for some sickness. Was assisted during the 21.5-hour fundraiser by Ed McMahon. Other folks there, Cher, Celine Dion, Don Rickles, and more. Money raised includes the largest single donation ever pledged during a telethon, $18.3 million from the International Association of Firefighters.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd they get that?
They raised them. I'm sure it's the boot campaign.
That's fire. Okay, I guess it is.
Yeah, it's fire.
But $18 million?
$18.3 million from the International Association of Firefighters. You see them on there every year. They do that boot thing, but $18 million, that's amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't look at Jerry Lewis.
It's sad.
Is he not? Does he have to stay that fat?
I don't know. I know when I took steroids for my voice thing, it's amazing. Your metabolism, no matter what you eat, you put on weight. Because I went up like 40 pounds in about 2 months. It was frightening.
What the doctor say?
That's what the steroids do.
There was nothing to take to counteract the metabolism?
If there was, they didn't give it to me. That's all I know. No matter what you eat, you can put on weight. It's horrible. Let's see, news from, this is interesting. Steve Blow.
Was this the first time you've heard it?
No, I was just going to tell you about this. Did you know? Wrote recently about having...
Do you pre-read this stuff?
Yeah.
Well, why is it you were surprised by a story in your hands?
I'd forgotten.
All right.
Steve Blow wrote recently about having some chest pains while he was mowing his yard. Not a big deal, he said. He was headed into the dock to get...
It's the same guy that was telling Operation Kindness how to run the animal shelter, and they should adopt dogs out to anybody that they wanted.
Yes, that's the same.
Even though it's none of his effing business.
Same guy.
Same guy screamed that on the air.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to him?
Turns out he had a heart attack.
Good.
It was a big deal. Blow's doc thinks he suffered a heart attack and underwent double bypass surgery. A news staffer says he's recovering just fine. Blow closed the column by talking about his chest pains, promising he wouldn't write about them. It would just be a sideline. Not a big deal.
Being paralyzed or anything?
No, he's fine. Recovering fine. Other people had a heart attack. 48-year-old John Anderson, country singer, suffered a heart attack.
He dead?
No. At a hotel in Charlton, West Virginia over the weekend.
Is this like teasing me? Who else had a heart attack that didn't die?
I don't know. Just because he's in country music, you want him to be dead. Okay.
Yes.
He underwent surgery to have a stent placed in his heart. The surgery was a success, and he should be sent home later this week. Liposuction, they say now, not only will give you smoother hips, it can give you bigger boobs. 43% of women who underwent liposuction came away with fuller, poutier breasts, with an increase as large as 1 to 2 cup sizes. Doctors say it's not clear how basically sucking away the fat leads to larger breasts, but apparently over the last 19 years, liposuction can be very dangerous. Over this survey, they said about 20% of women get bigger breasts for some reason.
I wonder if that's because as they suck the fat out, as you take in calories and stuff, those fat cells are gone. Like if they suck them out of your butt, well, then you're going to store them someplace else.
Oh, didn't think of that.
Why is it the doctors didn't think about that?
They just haven't.
Isn't that what yams are?
Yeah.
Fatty tissue. Mm-hmm. Well, that's why they're getting bigger. What else you need to know?
They said it can be a very dangerous procedure. Only a few years ago, 19 out of every 100,000 lipo patients died on the operating table. That number's down to about 2 out of every 100,000 now.
Well, that ain't bad.
2 out of 100,000? No, that many die probably from tooth surgery.
Yeah. Is this leading into another story?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No. Mark your calendar. September the 19th is Talk Like a Pirate Day. It was started back in 1995 by a couple of guys from Oregon, John Burr and Mark Summers, who decided the world could use at least one day of levity. Everyone talking like a pirate. You can check it out at talklikeapirate.com. And finally, Hoobastank. Is that how it's pronounced? It's a band.
Yes. Did you hear this? Hoobastank has had to cancel. I have been sick. Read the story.
Hoobastank.
Hoobastank.
It's forced to pull itself off the road.
Oh, my God.
Guitarist Dan Estrin hurt his head.
Yes, the big mini bike accident. I kept saying, because he travels with this thing, and they ride those mini bikes everywhere, and I knew something like this was going to happen, and it was going to ruin the Hoobastank tour. I'll be damned!
I don't know who this is.
I know it's Hoobastank.
The remainder of their current tour is supposed to continue through the end of the month. Has been
They're not going to. They had to cancel it. Because he ran into something, he hit like a
rope.
A rope that was blocking off an area. He hit it and banged his head on the concrete.
No.
When you're the lead singer of Hoobastank, you wear a helmet. You take care of yourself. There are people that depend on this tour. Now, there's no Hoobastank. I'll be damned!
Name one song they've done.
There was a self-titled album they released, Hoobastank.
Okay, what was the single? Or release?
Hooba Let It?
No. I got that. There's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan, Live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks.
We'll be back with The Russ Martin Show.
Hi, Gail.
Hi.
What do you got?
I've got Joy Internet.
All right. Your out cue is get JOI.net.
Joy.net. Quality internet for $6.95 a month. It's fast, reliable, and secure. Internet with no advertising, just clean, straightforward service. Go to www.getjoi.net.
On northbound Dallas Tollway at Alpha Road by the Galleria, you've got a stalled car sitting in the right-hand lane. On westbound I-30, East Earl Thornton at Akron in the Canyon, there's a wreck. It's blocking the right lane as you head in to what should be the lighter side of travel. Westbound 635 LBJ at 75 Central, there's a stalled car in the left lane. Northbound 35 Simmons at Northwest Highway, there's a wreck on the left shoulder. Got a wreck in Irving on westbound 183 at Carl Road, too, and this also brought to you by Levitra. New choice, here now. New Levitra Vardenafil, HCl. Ask your doctor about new Levitra today. Hey, Russ. On Pro Flowers, I got to tell you, remember Deborah Weeks or Elaine Changer when she was here? Well, I tried to set you guys up one night. You actually went to pick her up in your bathrobe.
All right, wait a minute. I don't know this story.
Yes, you do. You were there.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. You went to pick her up in your bathrobe.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I went to pick up a traffic chick?
Right.
What was her name?
Deborah Weeks, Elaine Changer.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do. It's been years. You just are losing your mind.
What does she look like?
Well, she's very thin, large breasts, blonde, beautiful green eyes.
Hang on a second. Where did she live?
She lived in a townhouse off of Skillman.
Did I bang her?
No.
Why'd I go to pick her up in a bathrobe?
Because you're a goober.
You're making this up.
No, I'm not. So help me God, I'm not. Anyway.
What year was this?
Oh, gosh, it was a long time ago. It was, I'd already met Tim, though, but that was a long time ago.
Hang on a second. There's a police chase on Channel 4. Hold on.
Oh, cool. For me, and...
That ain't it. Where is it?
And you can see that the policemen are now all over this person, the suspect.
Are they beating him?
This has come to a conclusion here. The police chase has just ended. The vehicle going a high rate of speed through residential.
It was funny.
Area.
You see those three cop cars right around him? Yeah. They all hit the car.
If not more, along
In fact, he was trying to get out. That other cop car hit it on the door so he couldn't get out.
This has come to an end without there being any big altercations with other vehicles or the potential of any children or any pedestrians walking around in this area of Lakewood.
And Chip, certainly officers being very aggressive right until that car spun out, because in the past, recently, we've seen them kind of hanging back and still making sure that they're following the suspect, but not really keeping pace with them, but these officers are really keeping pace with this guy.
Yes, they certainly did, and they wanted to make sure that this person did not get away, and they did so by using those two squad cars, as you saw, the first two to arrive on the scene after the vehicle spun out.
Funny because they just hit
pinning the vehicle in so that the driver could not go forward, and then pinning the person in the driver's side so that the only way out was the passenger side.
They were just arresting him.
A couple extra seconds to do that. That allowed the third cruiser to get to position, and this has come to an end rather quickly.
Very strategic move.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Chip, thank you very much. We're going to have more on this chase that at times is going 100 miles an hour. You saw it unfold as the driver spun out. You saw that live on Fox 4 News. Fox 4 News at 5:30. So next, Steve Eager's going to bring you additional information on this police chase.
Yes,
Stay with
I'd like
us.
to see more. What was that big fat thing?
That's Clarice Tinsley.
They shouldn't do that.
Anyway.
I'm sorry, what, Gail?
Good for ProFlowers.
I don't even know what you were saying. What was the story?
She and her husband, little boy, have built their very own home. It's an enormous home, beautiful on the side of a mountain.
Why does she talk to me?
Because she likes you. Y'all buddies forever.
I mean, this is kind of a remote area.
Yeah.
And ProFlowers found them. I sent her flowers for our plant, gardenia.
Yes.
For congratulations on their new home.
Right.
And I thought, I don't even know if they can deliver there.
Yes.
And they did.
I didn't go to pick her up in no bathrobe. What's the matter with you?
So help me God, you did.
I did not.
You did. You even called me and told me you were going to.
I did not.
You did.
Are you getting back at me because I wouldn't pound you that night we're on the couch?
Well, you know, that was one of the greatest disappointments of my life, but no, I wouldn't lie. Anyway, I just thought it was a funny thing, and I knew that point of reference would ring a bell for you.
I have no idea who it is.
ProFlowers did a great job and found her even on the side of a mountain on 16 acres of land.
That's a dandy story. Tell it again.
It is. ProFlowers is great. And I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks Texas.
Thank you, Gail. All right, 69 for the overnight low, and then 88 tomorrow. It's cooling off a little bit. We have the cold front coming through. Oregon just already did come through on Saturday. 79 degrees currently. Live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks Texas.
Can we go back to drinking during the week?
No. Not till your birthday, 1 month.
This is too much stress.
No, it's not. What's stressful about it?
Do you want to hear the ProFlower story again?
No.
What's the matter with her?
She's just telling you a story.
I said flowers to the side of a mountain.
Got there. I love ProFlowers.
And this Deborah Weeks thing, I have no idea what she's talking about.
You never went to pick up a girl in a bathrobe.
I know.
That sounds like something you would do.
Why would I go and pick up somebody in a bathrobe? Because I'd have to get out of the car.
Yeah. Well, maybe a jeans on underneath it. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I don't think I was either. And it's had to be in the 80s, early 90s. I wasn't drinking then.
She wouldn't have forgotten that. Something that specific. Just made it up.
I don't even know what a lane changer looks like.
Don't know. I remember the name, but...
Why would you call yourself a lane changer?
That's... Radio stations do that stupid stuff, so you'll remember who their traffic reporter is.
What do we care? You know who Gail Lightfoot is. We can give her some kind of stupid name.
What's the other one? There's been a lane changer, U-turn Laverne. That was another one.
Big fat bitch.
I don't ever knew her. Just goofy.
Oh, here, somebody sent me that asteroid story.
Okay.
Asteroid 2003 QQ47 will be closely monitored. On impact, this is what I wanted to know.
Okay.
I think this is a very important part of the story.
Okay.
On impact, it could have the effect of 20 million Hiroshima atomic bombs.
Wow.
Why'd you leave that out?
Brevity. I was trying to cut the story down a little bit.
Well, if an asteroid's going to hit us, I'd certainly like to know what kind of damage it's going to do. And I would think 20 million atomic bombs would be enough to be concerned with.
Mm-hmm.
20 million. I saw what it did to Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Right. You did not.
Yes, I did.
You didn't see it. You've seen video.
I saw it when the Enola Gay dropped it. We were in the plane behind them. We've had this story. I don't even want to talk about it. It was a travesty. There was no other plane. Yes, there was.
No, there was no Enola fag. There just wasn't. There just wasn't. Yeah, that would be bad. 20 million.
Thanks for leaving it out.
That will be 11 years from now. You'll be dead anyway. Why do you care?
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, fine. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Check this out. On On Channel 4.
We just watched it.
Ain't that great? That's Russ's dream, those Garland cops beating the crap out of that guy.
Was that Garland?
Yeah, Garland. Those were 3 Garland boys that got him first.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, so they went through Garland.
Started in Garland, then went to Mesquite, and it was Garland that got him.
Is Garland the ones that ran the car?
Yeah. Those are 3 Garland cop cars.
Oh. Well, that's why it happened then. All right, thanks.
Later, buddy.
I couldn't tell it was Garland. Hang on, let me put on my glasses.
Yeah, convenient.
How come Channel 4 always gets the chasers?
Oh. Because they go for the dramatic news.
Yeah, that does look like Garland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good. I wonder how many police chases they have in Garland now where people don't stop because they're afraid of the cops.
Don't know.
And obviously leaving the city limits doesn't do you any good anymore.
No, apparently not. We will follow. Did one tire go into Garland? You're ours.
Yeah. Sorry. It's out of our hands.
And they got him, too. When they got out of that car. Pounced.
Go ahead, Stacey.
Okay, I'm calling to see if you're going to actually go to LeBear's or not.
I don't know.
I'm having a bachelorette party. We need you to be there. I got 10 people ready to go. We got reservation for 10.
I don't know.
Okay, well, then we can't go.
Well, then don't go. First of all, I haven't seen the head count. Willie at LeBear was supposed to send me the thing that showed that they had packed that place for Saturday night, October 4th. Second of all, I looked in the mirror today. I don't see any difference.
I'm so sure it's that bad.
It's not what you asked Larry North. I've sent him email after email. Okay. I don't look ripped. I don't look good.
I'm sorry that a bunch of that diet stuff's a crock, and I hate that for you, but I'm sure it's not that bad.
No, the diet's fine.
Ask your trainer tonight when we'll see results.
I should have seen something in 3 weeks.
You're not even you don't even weigh over 200 pounds, do you?
No, I weigh 168.
Oh my God.
I've gained 5 pounds since we started.
That's how
muscle.
That's how it does when you start.
Well, I don't like it.
Well, I'm sorry, but we want you to be there, and that's the only reason we'd really go. So I'm kind of against the whole idea of it, but just since we knew you'd be there, then I was okay with it.
Well, like I said, I haven't heard from LeBear, so
Okay, well, let's say that you do decide to go and that you do end up looking like you want to. Would there be any way to get a table dance out of you? No?
Cash for the foundation?
Oh, yeah, that's what we're planning on doing.
How much?
Well, there's 10 of us, so I'm sure we could get a lot together. And we're going to have it all in ones, by the way.
No.
Yeah.
No. I couldn't do it. I don't know how topless dancers do it. Dance for big fat ugly guys.
Yeah, one individual.
Well, I'm sure
sometimes the guy
hot women in Dallas there.
Yes, there'll be no hot women that night.
That's not true.
You ever been to LeBear?
I have.
Remember when we shot there with the TV show?
There were some.
Who were the chicks hanging around the stage?
That's true. That's true.
Big fat chicks that nobody would ever talk to.
Yes.
Or bachelorette parties. But more often than not, it's just some big fat chick that's the only attention she can get.
There are hot chicks there too.
What do we care?
I don't care.
I don't ever recall seeing a hot chick there.
We'll see what happens on the 4th.
I ain't going.
Yes, you are. A lot of people have made their reservations around this. Don't make this like your birthday, just not show up.
What do you mean?
When we went to Jamaica. You just didn't get
I was sick.
Okay, you were sick. You were sick. I just don't think you were sick enough to miss an airplane, but...
all right, so now you're calling Dr. Fettner a liar.
No.
Or the eye, ear, nose, and throat guy that looked at me. You call him a liar, too. No. Because obviously you know more through your whole travels and everything. You can't even read the news and you could question an MD.
They all said you were sick enough you couldn't get on an airplane?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Why would I hang out at Medical City, Dallas a couple of days before my birthday when I'm supposed to be in Jamaica?
You didn't want to go.
So I decided to go hang out at the hospital?
You got your little thing cut on, and you probably were sick, no doubt. I mean, you actually were ill.
Thank you.
But Friday night and Saturday night, you were out partying all night.
I felt better.
Obviously. As soon as the plane left, you felt better.
I'm not going to get on a plane just to make somebody happy.
That's fine.
Have my sinuses explode.
We had a great time.
Good. Thanks for going without me.
Don't you even. I didn't know you weren't coming. Nobody even called me. You knew you were sick the night before. You didn't call anybody.
I waited until that morning to see if I felt any better.
Keep on dancing.
There's nothing to dance around. I took my NyQuil.
You couldn't have called somebody the night before.
Who's going to call? Who am I going to call?
You could call me.
And to tell you what?
Just say, I may or may not be there. Don't panic.
I may or may not be there regardless whether I tell you or not.
Clearly.
Okay, so why tell you?
I just thought maybe a heads up. That way everybody doesn't look at me when the airliner door slams shut and you're not there.
Okay. What's the problem?
I just smiled back. He ain't coming. He ain't coming. Worry all you want. Get on your cell phones. Call your mama. He ain't coming.
Maybe he'll meet us in Florida.
That's what they kept saying. He get the next flight. Oh, people are on the phones calling the airline schedule. Okay, if he takes this flight, he can get to Miami. He can still meet us. He ain't going. Eat the peanuts. He ain't going.
Go ahead, Scott.
Hey, what's up, Russ?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you got to go dance. And the reason being, my wife works in the industry. She knows I listen to you. And she's like, you know, I'm always telling her about the show and everything. She's all came on to this. She goes, I'm going to go to the Bear and watch Russ dance. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm going to go watch Russ dance. So you got to do it. My wife's pretty hot, so at least I have one hot chick there.
Well, she's hot to you. I'm not really concerned with that. I'm concerned with the fact that I haven't lost any weight. I don't see any more definition in my nude body.
Okay.
And I check.
Okay, I'm sure you do. Your trainer's coming up. One of them is coming up tonight.
I believe Kevin.
And we'll find out. Say, look, what's going on?
You really think I'm going to see some kind of change, massive change over the next 4 weeks?
I can only go by what they've said. They're professionals. They do this for a living. And they said they could pump you up. And, I mean, you're not going to look like I said, our ex-promotions guy.
Larry North said I was going to be cut. I'm going to have to break down and do, steroids.
No, you don't. You don't want to do steroids. It's very bad for your system.
No, it's not.
It is.
Rob seems okay.
We don't know that Rob's on steroids.
Oh! Please. Say that again.
We don't know that Rob is on. Have you never seen
What's the matter with you?
I don't know what he's on.
I don't know what
He's a friend of ours, and we don't know what illegal drugs he's taking. Probably none.
Yeah, you're right. He probably enjoys driving to Mexico every weekend.
He doesn't do that. Ask Larry about steroids. I think he's going to say no.
Well, I'm sure he's going to say no. I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay. Risk your health.
It's not going to risk my health. If I only take steroids for a month.
No. I don't know anything about them.
I'm going to get big and bulky.
Okay.
I'm going to get one of those great big Herschel Walker necks.
No, you're not.
I do. So I look like this.
Yeah.
Right.
I see it. Very nice. It's a good look on you.
Thank you. I was always a big John Nyland fan.
Yeah, remember him.
Dallas Cowboys. Had a great big neck.
Yep.
Looked like this. Month wouldn't hurt, would it?
And I'm not, again, don't put me in the medical profession. I don't have a clue. I can't read the news.
Oh, but you're quick to judge what Dr. Fettner told me about being sick.
Miraculous recovery, I'll put it that way.
I got better. I went to the they gave me shots. I cleared up.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I can go out. I just couldn't get on a pressurized plane.
Okay.
The limo wasn't pressurized.
Okay. My bad.
Yes, Gene.
Well, those of us who went to Jamaica last year got to see Joyce Cams.
She run around naked?
Oh, yeah, it was awful.
He didn't know.
How did he know she ran around naked?
We didn't run around naked in front of listeners. Give me a break.
Did she run around naked, Gene?
There was a nude beach.
Yep, there was a nude beach.
Okay.
Like I'm going to do it in front of listeners.
How do you get on the nude beach without listeners?
You just walk over the nude beach. There's not any. I mean, like I said, I would do that knowing that people were watching us.
And so you didn't go to the nude beach?
No.
And Joy never pulled her cans out?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I'm more apt to believe Gene.
Do that.
That's your lifestyle.
Not in front of listeners.
Did you? What do you mean not in front of listeners?
Because you know everybody's going to be watching. Like, come back and report. Like, I'm going to do that.
Sit in a hot tub with listeners?
No, actually. The few times we went up the hot tub, there was nobody else there. Hot tub was a spin-off of the nude beach.
Okay. They're replaying that stuff on Channel 4. That's right, that is Garland. Mm-hmm. See how that the cop car right there in the middle just rammed the door so it couldn't get... Oh, man, they drag him out. You think I'm making up the stories about Garland? You go back and watch that footage when Channel 4 runs it again.
Good.
They look like a bunch of chickens trying to catch roaches.
They did, man. They're all over him.
That's got to suck. You're not even in Garland anymore, and you're getting your ass beat by them.
We ain't letting you go. You can run to Oklahoma. We ain't letting you go.
Jurisdiction. It came through Garland. We got to handle it. We'd love to let you go. It's out of our hands. I want to go home.
Why?
Because I got nothing else to talk about.
We haven't talked about the weekend yet.
Oh, that's right.
Write me my check.
That's right. I totally forgot about that.
Good.
Do we have the folder? Yes. Let me have it, please.
And threaten me all you want. I promise you don't know where I went.
Really?
Yes.
I'm surprised nobody's called and reminded me about this. I totally spaced this. Been more focused on other things over the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Getting your new car, your new vet.
What about it? Why do you have a problem with that?
It's the classic midlife crisis car. That's all.
First of all, we've discussed this. The reason that a lot of guys get it in their 40s is they couldn't afford one in their 20s.
True.
Now, if I had a family and I had some skanky wife and I had been driving a Galaxy 500
right,
for most of my life, and then all of a sudden I dye my hair.
What you do?
I put on a rug, and I go buy a Corvette.
Okay.
Then I would say that's a midlife crisis.
It's a great car. You've really earned it.
Obviously, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
Are you jealous?
No.
So why are you looking at me that way?
I'm not looking at you anyway. I'm just saying on paper, it's the classic midlife crisis car.
All right, let me ask you this. I was getting ready to get rid of the Firebird. Sure you don't want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
What would you have me buy? A Lincoln Town car?
No.
Possibly a Cadillac?
That's perfect.
An Accolade?
No.
What would you see me in so I don't look like I'm having a midlife crisis? Just so I know in the future, when I buy my next ride, I don't offend.
No, you're not offending. 2 Batmobiles is fine. You look great in those.
I need those.
What?
Case?
Case what?
Stuff.
What's going to happen that you need a Batmobile?
Riddler.
The Riddler? Okay.
I'm using them so I could send them out on appearances so I could raise money for the foundation.
Which you did Saturday. That's cool.
And I got to deal with some baboon listener running around in a Batman outfit that really looked like he paid $18 for.
I paid money for that picture of that.
So I'm sure somebody took pictures. If you were there and you got a picture of him, send it to me.
Homemade.
And it looked like a kid's outfit, but it fit this big fat guy. He walked up and went, all right, this is a hose.
Yeah.
And he stayed, and he stayed, and he didn't change, and he stayed. And he followed me around and wanted to talk to me the whole time. Can you sign this? Can you sign this? Sign my straw cowboy hat. Looks good with the costume.
I was going to say, why does he have a cowboy hat on?
It was sunny.
I see. No cowl?
No, he had the cowl on.
And the cowboy hat. Please. Dear God, tell me you're lying.
I can't. And he wouldn't leave.
Right.
I didn't tell you about the hat earlier?
No.
Oh.
You didn't. Just told us about the outfit. Hey, you got the visual.
Yeah. Oh, you have to. You got a great big fat guy running around in a kid's Batman outfit, and he's wearing a straw cowboy hat. I can't make that up.
No.
Now, anything you want to say before I read the report from the folder of your weekend from all day Sunday, all day Monday?
Sunday, Monday. You're not re-age, Kenny. There's no way. I promise you there's no way you know where I went.
What was the reason again for the voicemail on Friday? Dropping the bet?
I just thought 5,000 was stupid. 2,000 will make my point just fine. I just think 5,000 got a little bit ridiculous. Well, we're making $1 million. Yeah.
Well, were you afraid you were going to lose it?
No. No way. If you want to pay me $5, you go right ahead when you write the check. Because no.
Oh, you do?
Positively. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to hear emails about GPS like I'd take my own truck.
I didn't say anything.
I know, but people have been emailing, Buddy's going to put the private investigators on you.
We could have done a lot of stuff when we were all having dinner Saturday night while your car wasn't being watched. We could have.
If I went somewhere in my own car, that would worry me. Because no doubt you could put GPS on my car.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't take my car.
I didn't say that you did.
Okay.
Here's the folder.
Okay. I'll even put it this way. I'll get half the money to the foundation.
So you get $1,000, the foundation gets $1,000?
Yeah.
Why?
Just give it up. Not doing it for the cash is the point. I'm just making a point.
And what's the point?
The point is, you thought you could follow me after making Joy's birthday miserable by getting down the next 2 tables away.
I didn't make her birthday miserable. You, and I'll tell you exactly, you're not going to like this.
What?
You made her birthday miserable.
Why?
You forgot it. Had you not forgotten it, you would have had dinner a week before, and I wouldn't have been able to show up where you were having dinner.
Okay,
so everything that happened was a direct result of you forgetting her birthday. So how you could blame me is beyond me.
You knew I was going to be there, and you made reservations. You sat 2 tables away. You sent over a box of wine. You made the evening miserable. So my point is, you aren't going to know what I did on Sunday.
Really?
Yes.
Is there anything in this folder? Let me open it up. Is this the full 48?
Yes.
It's a creepy feeling, really, to think somebody's following you, though. I'll give you that. That's just weird.
Hang on. Let me look here and see if there's anything. Is there anything that you did over those 2 days before I read this that you don't want anybody to know?
Mm-mm.
Nothing that's going to cause you any embarrassment?
Not at all. Made me feel sorry for Craddock, though. Why? Knowing that somebody's potentially out there following you just weighs on your mind. You go into a 7-Eleven, you look around, see other people that pulled in, just little stuff like that.
Let me see here. And I can read this from start to finish, and you're not worried about anything.
Uh-uh. If it's accurate. You haven't made anything up.
Is this accurate? Okay. And this is going to irritate the hell out of you, how we found out.
Okay. There's not anybody that even knows all the places I went.
Okay.
Nobody.
All right.
Okay. So you couldn't have paid somebody off, like, if I'd gone and get a car from Jeff Corn at D&M.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Certainly no way that I could possibly know your whereabouts on Sunday and Monday.
I agree.
Okay. Sure, you don't want to go back up to 5?
If you like, I think that's a little excessive, but 2 is fine.
Sure.
It'll make my point.
Do we need to break first? All right. I'll milk this at the break.
Okay.
Eddie, take that to the office so nobody can get to it. What happened with you and the KISS tickets? You give Trey his tickets yet?
No, I'm keeping them. I'm going to go.
What about the $300?
He is still asking me for it. I actually don't have the money right now, so.
But what if you did?
Honestly, that type of stuff bugs me. I don't like somebody breaking a deal. I really don't. I mean, we had a deal. We had a specific deal.
Going to do that.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'll talk to Russ about it. Go ahead and talk to Russ. I'll talk to Russ, too, because you the deal up, and I don't like up deals.
I forget, did he ever say why he just came out and told me? Because if I understand the deal right, you guys are at the gun show. Are we behind on this break?
No, we're not bad.
Okay. You guys are at the gun show. You decide you want to buy something. You don't have the cash. He wants to buy the KISS tickets. So you sell him the KISS tickets, and you said you want to tell me what you've done.
Yeah.
All right, why did he decide to tell me on his own?
That's just Trey. Couldn't wait. He had some information. He had something. He had a scoop.
He said at one point you were throwing Dan Lewis in his face, and it made him mad that Dan was going to go.
So?
That was all he said. That's all he could tell me.
Well, Dan's not going now. Dan's pissed me off.
Are you serious? You're still
about the whole not tipping at dinner or offering to pick up any part of dinner? And I go, I got it after waiting. I was going to get it anyway. Because I know he doesn't really have a, full-time job.
Maybe that's why he said I know.
You don't do that. You offer.
I agree.
So no, he ain't going to Kiss.
Well, who's going?
Well, we got an opening now. Kiss, backstage passes,
yes.
Aerosmith, box seats, right up to the stage.
It'd be awesome.
Now we got an extra ticket.
Okay.
You're going?
I'm going.
I'm going.
Right.
Eddie's going. Ludwig's going from the Stars.
Your cop friend.
Yeah, because that's his birthday. What do we got, 3 left? Somebody I'm forgetting. Dan Lewis ain't going, so that opens up 1. Trey ain't going. Looks like we got 3 left. I'm forgetting somebody.
Was it Brumley?
Yeah, does he want to go?
I'll need to ask him and see. I'm sure he would, though.
Well, I don't want him getting out there and getting all frumpy because he gets tired.
Well, as long as he's not moving around, if he's sitting, he's okay.
Where's he going to go?
That's just it. I mean, the gun show, he was all over the place.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was wheeling up and down the aisles looking at stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm forgetting somebody. I'll figure it out. Nothing you want to tell me before I read this thing on the air?
Nope.
All right.
I'm convinced.
Okay. We'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show. On Live 105.3. The talk that rocks Texas.
Nope, no buyout. It's out of my hands. Give me the folder, Eddie.
Well, who said something that's going to piss me off? Before you go, please tell me that much, so I'll know whether I want that part on the air.
You said it was impossible. And you said nobody that I know knew where you went.
No one that you know. That you don't.
Then let it go.
Well, I just want to know what part of it is going to piss me off and who is it?
You said I could read everything on the air and you're not going to be upset
I know,
about it.
and I got thinking about it. What is there? Just tell me the person, don't tell me the event. And I'll say whether you can use it on the air or not.
Eddie, what's this other stuff in the folder?
Part of the Halloween special and just different stuff.
Oh, because I turned the wrong page and I saw a bunch of other stuff. It says Dan. Did you write Dan into this?
No, I use people's names when I'm writing stuff.
Okay.
Familiar names.
How long before this is done?
Hopefully tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. It was just the rough draft. Let everybody go through it and see it.
Yeah, we need to cut this ahead of time this year.
Yeah.
And let me get back to the report of how you spent your weekend.
People are emailing me, too, that Joy told you. I know that one. She didn't.
No. Absolutely not.
She'd have no reason to. What would be her motivation?
She'd have no motivation whatsoever. I would have to find someone with motivation. Someone who has much more to gain.
Correct.
And that's not that hard.
It is, considering what I did.
Okay, fine. I will now tell you who it was.
Okay.
After I have a sip of creatine. Ready?
Yes.
I'm not done yet.
Just tell me who the person was. I was with no one person both days.
So. Okay. Then there's no name I could throw out.
No.
Okay. So what are you worried about?
It is creepy to think when you're doing stuff that somebody's watching you, though. I mean, it would
absolutely creep me out.
It would bother me, but I still.
The name of the person that betrayed you was?
Well, actually, there is one person.
Colonel Mustard.
No. There's one person that knows what I did, doesn't know exactly where I was, though.
Okay, fine.
He wouldn't call you.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. I will now start with page 1.
Okay.
Ready?
Sure.
Oh, look. What's here attached to page 1? There's your check for $2,000.
What's that for?
Because we didn't have anybody follow you.
You bastard. Are you serious?
I'm not going to waste all weekend following your dopey ass.
For $2,000? You're just going to write me the check.
Mm-hmm.
You suck.
Did it make you paranoid for 2 days?
Yes.
Well spent. Keep it.
Suck.
Buy something nice for yourself.
You absolutely suck.
Like, I'm going to sit there and have somebody follow you for all day Sunday and all day Monday for some stupid radio bit. I got better things to do.
Thank you. You screwed up my whole weekend. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Serious, aren't you?
Yes.
I paid it. I had cash everywhere I went. Had no credit cards. You couldn't possibly track those. I even got a friend that flies for Southwest. He's the one guy that could know. Gave me a buddy pass so I could jump on a Southwest Airlines jet on Monday and go somewhere else. Well, there's no way you could have followed me because there's no ticket because it was a free pass.
You're right. There's certainly no way for me to follow you because I didn't.
You suck. Thank you. Thank you. Just our last vacation day until Christmas, and you ruined it for me.
How did I ruin it?
By making me paranoid and making me do stupid
You said
things.
it was impossible. You're the one that taunted me. There's no way. It's absolutely impossible.
Well, it was.
Well, that's why I didn't even venture a guess.
You suck.
I didn't contact anybody. I mean, I got stuff to do.
I know. I figured you had other people doing it. I didn't think you would be doing it.
Mm-mm.
It's just enough of your sheep would turn me in.
Nope. Cash a check. Enjoy yourself. Consider it an early Christmas or an early birthday. I don't really care what you do with it. Just as long as I know I screwed up 2 days.
Thank you. You did. Thank God it was raining, because if I'd have missed a day on the boat last weekend of the summer doing this stupid thing.
Why are you so angry?
Just because. That's a crappy thing to do.
I didn't do anything.
Exactly.
That's my point.
I didn't win.
Yes, you did.
No, I only won if you tried.
You got $2,000.
I didn't win.
Yes, you did.
No.
You won.
I didn't win. Can't win if you don't even try.
Well, then let's do it like this if it makes you feel better. Let's say I tried and it didn't work out.
You didn't. You didn't do anything. That was crap.
Hi, Kyle.
Hey, what's
Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You don't want me to follow you. I didn't follow you, and that's a crappy thing to do?
Because you told me
What's
you were
wrong
going to
with
follow
you?
me. You said you were going to do it.
I say a lot of things. I'm a yapper. I talk a lot. Hey, what's the flashing going over on Billy's studio? Dan, what's going on next door? Saw a bunch of cameras going off. What is it?
Oh, my goodness.
There's a topless chick in Billy's studio at Wild 100.
Are they on the air?
Oh, my goodness. He's smoking, too.
I think so.
Hold on. Wild 100.
You got to come see this.
Next to mine. Billy's getting the dance.
Oh. Move out the way. Come over here.
She's all the way down back here in this corner.
I can't see. Holy Jesus.
Uh-huh.
She's touching.
Mm-hmm.
Why's he getting a dancer?
His birthday surprise from the radio station, I think. I don't know who gave it to him.
Oh. Damn, it's a hot woman.
Yep.
I let her squeeze out an O. Henry on me.
No. What is wrong with you in this thing you have about squeezing out O. Henrys?
What about it?
That's just nasty. You say it a lot.
You like other candy bars?
I know what you're talking about.
What about it?
It's just gross. Why that's your first thing you say?
I don't know. That's how hot they are. What is it, Kyle?
Hey, I just wanted to commend you on, 5 weekends in a row of JD's you've ruined?
Pretty much.
Great.
How did I ruin 5 in a row?
Well, yeah, every weekend you bring up something to make Joy mad at him. I mean, it's wonderful. Keep it up.
Thanks. I thought you like to see me tortured. What do I ever do to these people to make them want to see me tortured?
I didn't do anything.
I know. That's the whole point.
You got the cash? Shut up.
I didn't win.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said there was no way for me to follow you, and I said you're right. There's no way for me to follow you. Here's the money. Could have been $5,000.
Damn it.
You're the one that changed it.
You're a piece of work. So.
What?
Fine. Nothing. Just another weekend ruined.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
You were the one that's... Yeah.
Let me get this straight. I did absolutely nothing to you this weekend.
Right.
And you're mad at me.
Saying that you would and then doing nothing.
So you'd have felt better if I had to send somebody out there and screwed it up.
No, I just felt creepy all weekend. Thinking people were following me. I've got cash. Everything I bought was with cash. No credit cards. Ticket free. No record.
So you flew for free.
Yeah.
And you made $2,000. Mm-hmm. And you're mad at me.
No.
For not doing anything.
I'm just mad. Yes. Because the weekend was screwed up again.
You're a strange little man.
I'm not a strange little man.
You wanted me to leave you alone. I left you alone.
Yeah, but you told me Friday you weren't. Thursday you weren't. Okay, never mind.
I also said I flew in a plane behind the Enola Gay.
One's very possible. One's not. All the emails I got, he's going to put a GPS on there, buddy. You know, the private investigators, I know you've had people followed in the past. I've seen the reports.
Well, I'm sorry to let you down.
It's okay. Didn't matter, really. I felt like I was being followed.
Look at it this way.
What?
You spent your weekend with Joy, had a lovely time, made $2,000.
Yes.
A couple of weekends ago, Glenn Murray gets arrested for allegedly shoplifting from Grapevine Mills Mall.
You're right. You got a point. Put it in perspective.
I want to read that story again. It makes me laugh. Do I still have it? That's it?
Should.
And I can't believe they just buried it in the newspaper. Because you got a TV personality allegedly shoplifting at a mall. It's not on the front page of the Metro section. Got a picture of Steve Blow, the columnist.
Yep.
Who's taking some well-deserved time off for having a well-deserved heart attack. Still don't like that guy. Former TV forecaster accused of shoplifting. Former KDAF TV Channel 33 weather forecaster Glenn Murray has been charged with misdemeanor theft for allegedly stealing sexual. Now, how does he say, because you read something on a website that says, what a horrible thing for anybody to go through, especially when you do something and it's not true.
Yeah, allegedly.
How do you allegedly steal 6 wallets?
That I don't know. They're going to have video. I mean, clearly they were watching him, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You think about that. That's what he gets for getting mad at me a couple of years ago. Otherwise, I'd have let this go.
Didn't have anything to do with this.
I mean, I wouldn't have read it.
Oh.
I'd have helped cover it up. Obviously, it ain't a big deal with the morning news.
No,
it's buried in the Metro section.
Not even the front page.
Charged misdemeanor theft for allegedly stealing 6 wallets from Grapevine department store. Mr. Moray, 38 of Dallas, was arrested August 16th and released the same day. He is accused of shoplifting from Neiman Marcus Last Call Clearance Center at Grapevine Mills Mall, said Grapevine Police Sergeant Bob Murphy. A plainclothes security guard stopped Mr. Moray after he left the store. Dude, how could you... There again, we're just saying this is alleged. But with security cameras and plainclothes people and those little sensors that they put on products now, how could you even venture to think that you could make it out of there?
Something's weird. That's the thing. Something's weird with the story. A, they're worth nothing. I mean, as Eddie said, you can't...
Yeah, pawn shop's not going to give you anything for it.
Why would you need 6? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, something's got to be missing here. I mean, I'd love to say he did it and he got popped, but yeah, you're right. It's wallets. And why would you steal wallets?
I don't know.
going to stop Mr. Ray. So that's the store police said. The wallets are valued at $347, said Sergeant Murphy. Mr. Murray denied that he stole the wallets. He said he was in the store to return a suit and doesn't know where the wallets came from. The case has been referred to the Tarrant County District Attorney's Office. Well, what a sad, sad turn of events. Because even if he's found innocent, right, this will be an albatross to his career. Mm-hmm. And I'm certainly not the one that rubs somebody's nose in it. If you'd like to see his mugshot, it's on russmartin.com/mug. So do you think by this picture he was crying?
No, he looks upset, no doubt. I don't think he's crying.
What do you think, Eddie? Don't his eyes look wet?
Yes.
I'd be crying. Knowing that they were taking my picture and I was wearing that shirt.
Yeah.
I'd have run. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be doing that.
But if you did it, wouldn't you run?
If I knew someone was... Man, that's a tough call. I mean, is it worse if you're running?
From a plainclothes guy?
Yeah.
Nah. Not a peace officer.
I might as well try.
Why not?
Nothing to lose.
Can they tackle you, Eddie?
The security guards?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They can?
Oh, yeah. They're not police officers. They can do whatever.
But you can't go back and sue them for something?
It would be hard because at that point it's your word against theirs. Unless you were on camera or something, they can pretty much beat the hell out of you and then just say that you started it. They were just defending themselves.
Yeah, I think I'd run. Mm-hmm. I'd be hauling ass. As soon as I hit those doors and I was out of there with all those wallets on my pants, hat goes on backwards.
Right.
I'm a cool breeze.
No. These are not my wallets.
I don't know where the hell these came from. Ooh! When you drop them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hi, Owen.
Hey, Russ. Hey, boss.
Yep.
Are you going to play with the Tom Sizemore tapes?
Oh, I forgot about those. Trey was supposed to go. Let me check. One moment, Owen. Snowman.
Yes, man.
Did you go through the Sizemore tapes over the weekend?
I did, and having someone look at them to see if they can clean up the audio that has special equipment.
And who is that?
Rick Silas from Wild 100.
Oh, okay. Great. And how long before I can expect those?
Should have some tomorrow if we can get them cleaned up enough.
Okay. Thank you. You're doing a fine, fine job. Put some new dirt in your coffin. It's on me. Owen.
Sir.
Oh, we don't have... We don't have them. Thank you.
Love your show, Russ.
Thank you.
Set him off.
What's the matter with you? I don't think anybody would get that. You didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
No.
It's out of some movie.
Throw Mama from the Train.
Okay.
Owen!
Oh, I get it.
That was it. Wasn't that funny? It didn't even sound like her. Just kind of came out. Obviously, Eddie was already thinking in that direction. All right. So we got Sizemore tapes. Possibly we'll get some more tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what else I want to do. I want to talk to Everett today because there were a lot of new laws that went into effect September 1st. Okay. I just want to make sure that I was aware of what those were. Let me tell Trey. Say.
Yes.
Get Everett on the phone. I want to talk to him about the new laws.
10-4.
And don't bring me any peanuts. They make me choke.
What's the matter with you?
Throw Mama from the Train. You want to do news?
If you'd like.
All right. All right, 622, J.D. Rhines on Live 105.3.
Thank you, Russ. Here we go. Jessica Lynch going to make some money, it looks like. She's agreed to a $1 million book deal. I Am a Soldier 2, the Jessica Lynch story, co-written by Pulitzer Prize winner Rick Bragg, is scheduled to come out mid-November, and the first printing about 500,000 copies. Lynch received a medical discharge last week from the Army, making her eligible to pursue a book and movie deals. So she'll be a millionaire many times over.
Hold on. Is that Everett already? Is it ringing? All right, there's Everett. One moment, please. Hi, E.
Hey, what's up, Russ?
How was your TV appearance today?
It was great. Went really well.
I didn't get one phone call or one email about it.
Really? Oh, well, I guess you're hitting a different demographic.
What time were you on?
I think it was about 8 o'clock this morning.
Normally, when Everett's on TV, we hear about it a lot.
Yeah, I guess it's just a different audience. I don't know. It's certainly a different format. I mean, it's a news format, but it's kind of relaxed.
Did you go live to Channel 4, or was it a phoner or what?
It was live, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Everett calls me Sunday, or would you call me Sunday or Monday?
Sunday.
When did you do the piece? On Monday or today?
No, we did it today, live.
Okay. And he said, is it okay if I go on Channel 4? I went, no. Then obviously I told him, did you drop the show in there someplace?
I didn't really have a chance to.
Yes, you did.
No.
There's always a way to drop it in because one of the guys there doesn't like us at all. Yeah.
Well, they were very nice to me. I don't know.
Well, they have no reason to be ugly to you. It's me they don't like. But isn't it funny how they call you?
Well, yeah.
Of all the attorneys in North Texas, they call you.
Well, I'm very flattered.
How very strange.
It was very nice to be asked.
Okay. So what did you guys talk about?
Well, basically there are a number of new laws that went into effect yesterday, Russ, that affect all of us. We basically just touched on a few. The DWI law is one of the more
bring that one up first.
Do what?
Yeah, bring that one up first.
Yeah, well, I think that affects our demographic maybe a little bit more so than others. But essentially the way it works is this. In addition to any criminal penalties that you can suffer as a result of a DWI conviction, DPS is now going to assess a surcharge. And it basically works like this. If you get a first conviction DWI or have had one within the preceding 36 months, your surcharge is $1,000. So basically that's $1,000 a year for 3 years. And it gets even worse than that. If you receive a second or subsequent conviction during that 36-month period, your surcharge goes up to $1,500. And if you blow or have a blood test that's above 0.16, which is twice the legal limit, then your surcharge is $2,000 a year for 3 years. So that's potentially a $6,000 hit. And again, that's separate and apart from any sort of criminal fines and probation fees and so forth that can be imposed by the criminal court.
Are you at home?
Yes.
Sounds like you're in a pet shop.
Well, I pretty much am, Russ. I have a petting zoo of my own going on over here.
Is that a cat?
Yes.
I didn't know you had a cat.
I have a cat, yes.
All right. Okay, so the DWI thing, what else?
Well, racing, previously you could race, and it was essentially a Class C misdemeanor, punishable by fine only, no jail time could be imposed. And because of, the fact that racing has become somewhat of a hot topic and there have been a lot of casualties in drag races, they've changed it so that now even
he's talking about kids who go out to these secluded areas.
Difference.
Yes, it is.
New drag racing is no different.
Yes, it is.
It's still a car driving too fast.
It's totally different.
Well, you need to be aware of it, Russ, because now it's no longer a ticket. Even a first offense is a Class D misdemeanor, which is punishable by up to 6 months in jail and up to a $1,500 fine. So you need to be aware of that because, again, first offense, you're looking at jail time. Second offense, you're looking at a Class A misdemeanor. And it can even go up to as high as a second-degree felony if serious bodily injury or death obtained. So,
but they're more going after these kids who are, the organized racing on the sides of the street.
Right.
See?
Right.
Not me, who's racing cop cars.
It's still the same.
Well, who's going to write me the ticket?
Way, Russ. They can certainly get either way.
Okay.
So those are two of the big ones. There's some curious ones. There's one that says it's now illegal to shine a red laser light beam on a police officer.
I can understand that. It's a good one.
Yeah, I can too, but it's kind of humorous and in a strange sort of way.
I bet cops don't laugh.
No, probably not. But now they can do something about it. They no longer have to stand idly by while people shine red lasers on them.
Good. Is that it? Just 3?
No. Legislation with regard to traffic tickets, which affects everyone, and that is in the nature of a surcharge as well, because basically it works like this. Moving violation convictions are now assigned 2 points. If there's an accident involved.
Now you're talking about 2 points to my record.
Correct.
Okay, the cop's not getting 2 points for writing me a ticket.
Oh, correct.
I'm just making sure we haven't gone to some type of new quota system.
No. This is a point system that is imposed by the Texas Department of Public Safety, in which they assign points to your license based on your conduct.
Okay.
2 points for a moving violation conviction, 3 points if there was an accident involved, and once you reach 6 points, then you're looking at $100 surcharge, and then $25 for each additional point above that. There will also be surcharges imposed on no driver's license convictions. If you're convicted of simply not having your driver's license with you, that can result in a $100 surcharge. If you're convicted of driving with a suspended license or an invalid license, the surcharge is $250. That's all new stuff. These surcharges are all the product of a legislature that seemingly is bent on raising revenue through taxation that's really posing as a surcharge.
It doesn't sound like you'd like it.
No, I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan.
What was that noise?
Somebody just walked in my door and yelled my name, not knowing I was on the radio.
Oh, that's all right. It's quite all right. It is your home, after all.
Well, yes, there is that.
Anything else we'd find interesting?
Those are really the big ones that I think would most affect our listeners. Oh, there is one more, and that's when you pass an emergency vehicle. This is one everybody really needs to pay particular attention to, because now if you're passing a policeman or a fireman on the side of the road with his lights engaged, some sort of visual signal that he's pulled over on the side of the road, the law now says that if your direction of traffic has 2 or more lanes, you have to pull over and create at least a lane of space between you and that emergency vehicle, and slow your vehicle down to at least 20 miles per hour below the presumptive legal speed for that stretch of roadway.
Oh, you were supposed to do that anyway.
Well, now it's been codified such that it's a Class C misdemeanor that's punishable by a fine of up to $200. It's punishable by a mandatory $500 fine if there's any sort of property damage involved, and if there's any sort of bodily injury, it becomes a Class B misdemeanor.
Did that cell phone law die?
Yes.
Okay.
To my knowledge, that did not pass.
All right. One more question, and then we have to go.
Okay.
Is there anything, any other show or anything that I need to know about that you are planning on doing or have already done?
I'm
sorry, what?
WBAP.
Were you on WBAP?
I did a recorded spot for him. I don't know if it's aired.
What recorded spot did you do?
It was just something about asking me these same types of questions about the new laws.
Oh, really? And when did this run?
I don't even know that it did run.
Yes, it did. That's why I know about it.
Oh, okay. Well, then why are you asking me?
Because I wanted to see if you would admit to it.
Well, of course I'd admit to it.
Why didn't you ask me permission ahead of time?
Well, you didn't care about the TV thing.
Excuse me, you still asked.
Well,
What happened to the statement, my first loyalty always lies with you?
Oh, Russ, you know that's the case.
Obviously it's not. Did you give me a chance to say no?
No, Russ, I didn't.
Well,
I'm terribly, terribly sorry.
I hate to use this phrase over and over, but it's out of my hands.
Okay.
You'll have to spin the wheel of punishment when you come in tomorrow.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, that sounds like fun, actually. Some of those look strangely enticing.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Goodbye, Everett.
Fair enough. Bye-bye now.
Okay. Change out all the slats on the wheel of punishment and just make it all the tent of death.
Okay.
And we'll put Valerie in it.
Why does she get it?
Because she'd probably like to.
Oh, okay.
Do we start new? Do we need a break?
We're starting new.
Do we need any break? Do one more story and we'll break.
Okay, according to the New York Times, Ticketmaster plans later this year to begin auctioning off the best concert seats to the highest online bidder. The paper says it would be no limit on how high prices could go. It would be simply a matter of how much people were willing to pay. And there's no indication at this point whether Ticketmaster plans to have any rules to keep ticket brokers and scalpers out of the auction, or just basically first come, first serve.
Hold on a second. Yeah, Sonny?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on the air.
Mm-hmm.
I was curious, real quick. Everett, did he say that the DWI surcharge deal was retroactive for, like, if you got a DWI in the past 36 months? Is that what he said?
I believe, from what I read in the paper, if you haven't submitted a plea as of September 1st, you get clumped in with the new law.
Okay. Well, I was a screw up 2.5 years ago, so.
Okay.
I was just curious.
Yeah, your case has already been settled, right?
Yes.
I believe you're fine. I think it was pending cases that didn't come to a close by September 1st. The new law would suck you in retroactively.
All right, cool.
All right, thank you.
No need to be so fit.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, go ahead and wrap it there then.
Okay, there's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan, live on 105.3, The Talk that Rocks, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show. Russ Martin Show.
I did.
You did not.
Yes, the hell I did. You go take a look.
Why would you do that?
Because both toilets are full, and I'm tired of working in a dump where they don't flush the toilets, so I crapped in a urinal. You go take a look.
All right.
Hurry up. Every time in this building you go in there, and why is it people can't flush?
What is wrong with you? God. Somebody's going to have to dig that out.
I don't care. Should have flushed the toilets. There's no reason for those toilets not to get flushed. You can kick one of those things with your foot and flush it. They can't flush the toilets. They can't flush the urinals. Maybe now they'll start when they go in and they see that great big log sitting in one of the urinals.
That's gross.
It is not.
It most certainly
gross.
is.
That bathroom in itself is gross.
I'd have paid $20 to walk in and see you hanging your ass over.
I was afraid somebody was going to come in. Chulo walked. Go ask Chulo. For Billy's show, he walked in. He's on the cell phone. Mm-hmm. He walks in, and I'm squatting down like this with my ass in the urinal.
Right.
He don't miss a beat. He just walks back outside.
It's disgusting. I don't know.
Maybe now people start flushing stuff.
Maybe. I doubt it. You bitched about it for 3 years. Nothing's changed.
I've never worked in a radio station so nasty. Nasty over at Merritt. That's Park Central.
Mm-hmm.
Park Central. It's nasty over here. So it's got to be somebody in our station, not Wild 100, because we were by ourselves over at Park Central.
Almost everybody's gone that was here. All the salespeople are gone. All the backup people are gone.
Well, I don't know who's doing it. I can't imagine getting up from a facility and not at least kicking it flushed with my foot.
I'm with you.
So now?
Somebody's going to dig that out.
I couldn't care less.
Well, unfortunately, the person that gets to dig it out is not the one doing it.
We don't know that.
Well, it's going to be the maintenance crew that's going to have to clean it.
Sorry. Reach in and squeeze it. Grab it with a glove.
I'm sure they will.
Where was I going to go? I'm not going to sit on somebody else's business and add to that.
Oh.
I don't even like going to a porta pot because you know you're splashing down other people's gunk.
Mm-hmm.
They're lucky it was a quickie.
Yes.
Because normally, my average business, much larger. Let's see. Quite thick and brainy looking.
I don't need to know this.
It is.
I believe you.
It's quite a happy feeling when you leave with something like that.
It's a happy feeling. You have an obsession with that. What is
what?
You with that stuff.
What about it? I like going to the bathroom.
Talk about it all the time.
I love to read on the toilet. Today, I read the back of the Charmin wrapper.
Well,
Whereas not only does it tell you what a great feeling it is in English, it also tells you in French and Spanish.
I didn't know. Amazing.
And their new larger rolls will fit most dispenser holders.
That's good. How many ply?
I don't know. But it sure is soft.
I see.
I love to read on the toilet.
I know. You do. I don't. I sit and go and get off. Go. Sit there in that stench.
I don't know what it is. I can't go to the bathroom without something to read.
How long do you sit there?
Till I'm done reading.
3 minutes?
Till I'm done reading.
No.
Sometimes I'll take the entire Sunday paper where I got a nice little ring around my ass when I leave. If I don't have that much to read, like today all I had was the Charmin wrapper.
Right.
I wasn't in there that long.
Okay. It's odd. That's odd.
Why?
I just think sitting on the toilet for any longer than you have to is
relaxing.
Not relaxing. You're sitting in your own stench.
I don't sit in the water. I'm not really sure how you crap, but like most of us, people who have elevated themselves above apes, we hover about 3 or 4 inches above the water. So I'm not really sitting in my own stench. I'm quite near. I can smell it, but it's mine, and I don't find it offending.
That's the stench I'm talking about, not the water.
Well, it goes in the water, so it's not quite as bad. You make it sound like you sit in your own grunt water. What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with me? You're the one obsessed with this.
I am.
Hot chicks can do it on you. You want to squeeze it. You want to look at it. You want to describe it. You want to measure it.
It's like human Play-Doh.
No,
it just excites me.
No, obviously.
There's some chicks that are so hot. That's the way that I gauge a really hot chick. If she's that hot and I would let her perform that duty on me, then to me that's a 10 scale. She's a 10.
Okay.
I don't want to say this other thing.
What?
Other thing.
Say it.
No. You'd have to be really, really hot to do that.
What?
Be sick.
Oh. Gross. You're disgusting.
You asked?
I know, but I have a headache now.
Good. What are we playing, Eddie?
The answer BC.
Do we have anything to give away?
Yes.
What is it, Jennifer?
Hello.
Yes?
Yes.
Let's go. Come on. You can do it. I'm excited. Here we go.
Yes, I was just wondering why it's so important that men have to talk about their bowel movements all the time.
I don't know. It's something that guys are fascinated by our bodies, the noises, and the products that we make.
Yeah, but they always got to describe it.
It's a work of art.
Yeah, but I mean, do you stare at it? Do you dissect it or what?
No, I've never touched it. I've looked at it though. That's the way that you tell if you're healthy or not, by examining your own paparazzi.
I was just wondering because you always stand around.
Yeah, you stand around, look at it just to see if you're healthy. What's the first thing that they ask you when you go to the doctor? Hey, what does your stool look like?
Men are as bad as old people. They ask to describe their bowel movements every time they have one.
That's because doctors want to know about it. We're well informed. Maybe when you grow up, you will be too. All right, you say, yeah, we got something to give away? Okay.
It's time to get lucky and play the game that even a mutant mongoloid monkey could win. Let's play. Could the answer be C? And here's your host, Russ Martin.
What was that?
It's like that dancing baby you see on the website.
Okay.
See it again?
Very good. Very nice.
I'll do it for you tomorrow in a diaper.
Okay. Oh, please.
All right. What are they? Let me get Christy on the phone. Hi, Christy.
Hi.
What do you do for a living?
I'm in sales.
Are you on a cell phone?
No, I'm not.
Okay. What kind of phone are you on?
I'm on my cordless phone.
Are you near a regular phone?
Well, it's in the house.
Why don't you go in the house?
Okay.
While JD tells us what fabulous prize you'll be playing for. Go ahead, John.
You'll be playing for one pair of tickets to see the Nintendo Fusion Tour at Next Stage in Grand Prairie. That's coming up September the 9th. Also, a little Morphine Annie CD with Everett's Band. And one pair of tickets to see Bret Michaels at Deep Ellum Live November the 7th.
All right. Ready to go, sweetie?
I'm ready.
Okay. You know how we play this?
Yes.
All right. You'll have to get all of these right to win this fabulous prize pack. Here we go. Hang on a second. Which one is a finisher?
I like that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Dan Lewis said that he hopes this winter isn't a bad one because A, he can't afford high heating bills. B, there will be no street performances for his acting troupe. C, people won't pay $1 to have their windshields cleaned if the cleaner freezes before he can actually wipe it off.
C.
Yes. By the way, I got my heating bill over the came Friday. Mm-hmm. It's the most you ever paid for air conditioning bill.
Most I've ever paid is back when I had a house, probably $250, $270.
That's the most?
$275, yeah. Well, I didn't have a big house like you do. Just a little 3-bedroom.
Mine's never been this much.
How much?
Ever.
How much?
I'll tell you in a minute. Okay. J.D. Ryan says the hardest part about Halloween is A, not eating all the candy before he gives it out. B, drinking too much at all the late night parties. C, getting the orange paint off his head and the wax out of his mouth.
C.
By the way, Joey's kid over the weekend, we're playing. He's a cute little kid. He goes, "Hey, come here, big head." Swear to God. 5-year-old. "Hey, come here, big head."
Why would he call you that?
I have no idea. I'm not sure. He doesn't listen to the show.
You think Joy calls you that when you're not around?
No.
She must.
No, she doesn't.
Does he call you Daddy Big Head?
No.
I bet he does.
No, he doesn't call me Daddy. He's got a daddy.
I know. But that's the way they identify, the normal people and you.
Yeah.
That's probably what she says. No, hey, Daddy Big Head's coming over this weekend.
Daddy Big Head.
Love the Daddy Big Head? Or Big Head Daddy.
Yeah. Okay.
So $250 was the most you ever paid?
Yeah, about that. A long time ago. It could have been upwards of $300, but I doubt it.
All right. The Gardener is A, a new book about finding love. B, a new weekend show on 105.3. C, how Dan Lewis's kids introduce him to their friends.
C.
Friday and Saturday at midnight is A, the new curfew for teens in Dallas. B, when most of the vandalism strikes on weekends. C, how late Trey gets to stay up if he gives it to her really good.
C.
Yes. Okay, that's the one I should have finished with. By the way, it was an 8 1/4.
Dang.
$825. $827 and some change.
Wow. Well, rates have gone up.
They haven't gone up that much. No. I've never had the biggest one I can remember is like $600.
And that was a really hot month. We were 100 degrees several days in a row.
$825. It hasn't been that hot of a summer.
I know.
Hang on.
Who are you talking to?
My little girl.
Oh. All right, I'll make this quick. Certainly wouldn't want to put you out. Japan has tested a car that parks itself, and it's going to A, revolutionize the car industry, B, be released in the U.S. in a few months, C, put Dan Lewis out of yet another job.
C.
I'm just wondering if there could be a leak or something's wrong in the house or whatever to make it be 8 1/4.
And that's like double what you normally pay?
I don't keep track.
Well, if it's TXU, it gives you a little tracking thing.
I didn't look at it.
Yeah, that does seem high.
Okay. And finally, the phrase, "Hey, wait a minute," is most often used from A, the guy losing a gunfight, B, the guy testing a new explosive, C, Dan Lewis when he's too slow changing out the urinal cakes.
C.
God. She got them all right. She got them all right. She's got a pair of tickets to see the Nintendo Fusion Tour at Next Stage in Grand Prairie. Also a pair of tickets to see Bret Michaels at Deep Ellum Live November the 7th. Call Ticketmaster 214-373-8000 and a little Morphine Annie CD with Everett's Band.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
I don't know what it is. We just kept calling it True Coat.
Yeah.
But I was at the dealership. There's this independent guy that goes around, doesn't work for them.
No.
And for like $400, he'll cover your car with something.
With what?
I don't know.
That's $400. I didn't know what it was.
That's just what he said. Some kind of process. Cover your car with it for $400. You ain't never got to wax it.
Never.
Never heard. It's no big deal. I never waxed the Firebird.
I was going to say, you keep your car clean in the garage.
Yeah. So I went, well, why don't you just give me a price on all 4 cars? 2 Batmobiles, Mach 5, and the new Vet.
Mm-hmm.
Because I figured if it's about $400 per car, you'll cut me a deal.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Didn't he know?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Well, did you get it done?
Mm-mm.
Well, you enjoyed waxing that Batmobile anyway.
No, the hell I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I'd rather
playing with it.
Mm-mm. Calls me up, gives me a quote. Well, look at all my stuff. Here we go. Actually, I think he took $200 off. My mistake. 4 cars. And possible referrals.
Certainly.
Pictures of doing the Batmobile. Calls me, all right, I figured it all out. $1,499. I went, all right, so $1,500 to all 4 cars. No, $1,499.
Yeah.
I went, dude, your little tricks don't work with me.
Yeah, they know you got cash. See you buying a Vet with cash, you know.
I didn't buy no Vet with cash.
You did?
I did not.
Yes, you did.
What makes you think I bought it with cash?
Well, I mean, you wrote a check.
So?
That's the same thing as cash.
Doesn't mean I bought the whole car.
What? Why wouldn't you buy the whole car? I don't understand.
Who set up the deal?
I don't know. Who? I just heard you went to a dealership and wrote a check for a Vet. That's all I heard.
Think about it.
Uh-huh.
Think about it. Do this.
D&M?
There you go.
Ah.
You didn't even have to put your index fingers to your temples.
No, I didn't. Okay.
You're not very bright.
I didn't know they were involved.
Yeah. Jeff set it up.
I knew Jeff found the car for you.
Jeff did everything. Got me such a good deal on it, I may end up just buying it.
Okay.
Because then, I don't know why, they threw it. They weren't even dealing with me. They were dealing, the dealership, they were dealing with D&M.
Right.
They threw in the chrome wheels.
Wow.
I went, well, Jeff said it was hard loaded and this doesn't have the right wheels on it. Mm-hmm. They went, okay, we'll throw those on.
Perfect.
So, that's the way it worked. Well, a sucky show ends on a sucky note.
Wasn't a sucky show.
Was for me.
Why?
You gonna cash your $2,000?
Yes.
Cash your check?
May I?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That was the bet. $2,000 if we couldn't follow you all day Sunday and all day Monday.
Just to ruin my weekend.
Nobody followed you. I lost the bet. I paid up.
You didn't lose.
Yes, I did. I have no idea what you guys did. What did you do on Sunday and Monday?
Well, on Monday, I jumped on the Southwest, like I said.
Okay.
I knew you couldn't follow me there.
Mm-hmm.
Without a ticket.
Right.
Because it was a freebie.
Yes.
Saturday, we just hung out mostly.
I know.
Didn't go far.
Saturday, I saw you Saturday night. What'd you do Sunday?
Really nothing because it rained. Sunday and Monday was going to take the boat out, but didn't happen.
Fascinating story.
It was a very boring weekend. The last one we have until Christmas, last vacation day.
Why?
We're done.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Who said?
We are. That's it until Christmas.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You mean to tell me I can't take any more time off until December?
Not until Christmas, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes. We're out.
We're not.
We're out this year, up until Christmas. If we're going to take our regular week off at Christmas.
I can't wait until Christmas to take off.
That's our next vacation. And I'm not even sure we've cleared that. With Bob.
Yeah, we have.
Okay. All right.
I got to take vacation before then.
We can't. We'll be in ratings.
You want to wait all September, October, November?
I know.
Almost all of December? 4 months before we take any more time off? What's the matter with you?
What we do every year. Labor Day is our last big weekend off to do anything. And it rained all stinking weekend. And I was worried about you following me all weekend.
Good.
You ruined it.
All right, let's go. Sucking the life out of me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
For more information about the Russ Martin Show, email us individually. Go to russmartin.com to get any answers you ever have with anything about the Russ Martin Show. It's all at russmartin.info. Instant email during the show is studio@russmartin.com. Other show sites are johndavidryan.com, eddieboyd.com, TreyTrenholm.com, danantasos.com, and GailLightfoot.com. And let's see here. We had Everett on today, so for law issues, contact Everett Newton at DallasAttorney.com or call him 214-823-LAWS. LarryNorth.com. Training and equipment provided by Play the Game Sports in Flower Mound, LifeFitness.com, DietGourmet.com, and Fitness and Motion in South Lake. Everything else is at Live1053.com.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.